Okay, so we live now. Maybe. Let me go and look. Yeah, I'm live now. Now it says I'm live. That's good. Perfect. Hmm? Something ain't right. That looks better now. I think we're live now. Okay. Everything's muted. I hope you can hear me. I might go down and get a beer after a few minutes. I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel. Someone told me it's ugly to smoke on camera, and they're right. But I'll do it anyway. But I agree with them. It is kind of ugly. I can accept that. So let's have a look around. We'll look over here, see what we see. Hey, Mike H. Yeah, you come up. All right, I gotta get the link. Copy. Okay, let me put it in here. I don't think I'm gonna post it to the top, although I do miss sometimes when people ask, and that kind of makes me feel like I should post it at the top. Although if you're on a phone, I don't think you get it anyway at the top. I think. So let me look over here. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, buddy? I seen you posted a bunch of basketball stuff. Hello, Joe. Joe, how are you? Good to see you. Look at all these notifications coming. I gotta X them out. Tanya, hello. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me on my drive today. That was it's always fun. Hockey, what's up, Hockey? There you go, buddy. Good, Joe. I'm glad to hear it. Um, those driving live streams, they're just easy because I don't have to think about the camera. When I'm walking and holding that gimbal, like I do from time to time, I'm not really fond of that. Some people are gifted. Like I think Roy has a gift for doing that. Maybe some others, perhaps Fernando, um, and some others are very good at it. The walking live streams. Um, I'm not. I'm not very good at it. I haven't been to the sunrise at the river in a long time, but today when I went down by the park, which isn't actually where I do the sunrise, I do the sunrise from the other park at the bottom of my street, 2 miles further south than where we were. Um, but I should get down there one clear morning and start doing sunrises again. How are we doing, Mike?
Hey, Doug, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good on a Tuesday night.
Yep, Tuesday night.
So there was some
I just,
traffic coming home today from the airport.
yeah, I saw that.
Now, I'll just make a comment. I used to live in Jackson, Wyoming. Teton County, Wyoming at the time had a population of about 25,000. I don't think I would see as many cars on the road in 24-hour period as I do in the hour I spend driving home from the airport. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just a lot of cars. It's just a lot of cars.
New York and
Mike, you were
Wyoming.
saying something.
Wow.
Hello, James. How do I yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was
New
saying
York
hello.
and Wyoming.
I was saying hello to. Yeah, well, it's different. I mean, Wyoming is twice the size of New York and even more than twice as big area wise. The population of Wyoming is 600,000 people in the entire fucking state. You know, it's great. James
Yeah, I
Ottawa,
know.
thank you for coming by. Now we got Closter. Chloester, I guess. Closter. I'm not sure how we pronounce it, but hello.
Now, I just want to say I've had a bad 2 weeks. I had two work vans, and both of them broke down, and I've been off work for 2 weeks because of two work vans that broke down. So anyway, uh, I sold one of
What's the
them and
nature of
got
the
the other
break?
one.
Oh,
Do what?
sorry. What happened? Like why? What's broken?
Well, I had two work vans, a '99 Chevy and a '85 Ford van,
Yep.
and both of them broke down in the same week.
And they broke down because why? What happened?
Well, the Chevrolet was running. I was coming home and it just quit. So I had to get a wrecker to bring me home. And then in the meantime, the '85 Ford uh, decided that the gas tank and the fuel pump and everything was just crap. So it just quit.
They just quit.
So anyway,
So
I
is it
wound up
cheaper to buy?
selling the do what?
Is it cheaper to buy a new van than to fix them?
Well, it would be,
Yeah.
but I'm not able to do that. So I sold the Chevy van to the wrecking yard, and I
Oh,
decided to work on the Ford van.
okay.
So anyway, after a week and a new gas tank and a new fuel pump and carburetor, I finally got it running. So I will use it for next month or two. I hope.
And that's the 85. That's an old fucking vehicle, man.
It's an old vehicle, but anyway, that's why I hadn't been making videos on my tile job because I ain't been working on it.
Yep, I got it. No worries. Now, in your absence, does work continue or do they wait for you to come back?
They're waiting for me to come back because uh, they don't want anybody else to do it because of my price. So they got to
Okay.
wait.
Now, when do you expect to go back?
Monday morning,
Monday morning. Oh, you got the rest of the
this
week. Okay. Got it.
this coming Monday. They have another bathroom to use. It's not like they don't have a bathroom.
Okay. So it's not they're just waiting on you because you're their contractor and that's it. I got it. Okay.
Well, if they get somebody else, it'll cost them more money. So
Oh
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
no choice.
Yeah.
It was just a bad situation.
I had an 85 Camry, Tanya. I see. It's old, right? But this is a long time ago. Back in the 90s, I let my brother use it one night. He went out with some guys partying and they were at the bar and I don't know what. And it turned out they went drag racing. He ended up with my 80. This is about 19, I don't know, maybe 92 or 93. And my 85 Camry ended up upside down in a ditch on the side of the road, sitting on its head, literally upside down. They got out. The guy they were racing on the highway picked them up, drove them home. Um, So my brother, and they wanted to give me the fine because it was my car for leaving the scene of an accident. And I was like, fuck that. I wasn't even left my house that night. I didn't leave the scene of nothing. Right? And so they went and gave my brother the ticket. By the time they found him the next day, of course, he was as sober as a judge. So that was that. It was the leaving the scene. And of course, he mitigated it and he got relief on the fine because he said, well, we took the ride home. You know, we had to go, you know, whatever. It was like 2 a.m. or something. So
Anyway, the point of this story is
I wasn't
my,
driving. Go ahead.
anyway, the point of this story is at my age, I don't want to buy a late model vehicle that costs $10, $15, $20,000
Try 30 or
and have
40, but yeah.
have payments of $600, $700, $800 a month because I'm an old feller and I don't want to go down that route. So what I'm trying to do is get this old thing running where I can finish the job and then I can say to hell with it
Mm-hmm.
and don't have to go buy a vehicle that costs thousands of dollars and make high dollar payments.
In my life, and I'm 58, I've never owned a car that I had to make payments on. Needless to say, I've never owned a new or even late model car. Cars I drive are old. I buy them with cash if it's a few thousand or whatever it is. Um, I've never bought a vehicle brand new, and I've never owned a vehicle I had to make payments on, and that's on purpose. That's by design. So
Well, I owned a brand new one in '85 and I paid for it, but that was in '85.
yeah,
I mean '82. Sorry.
in '82 you could probably still get a car for like $7,000 or less, right? New, brand new, 10 maybe, right?
Well, it was an '82 Ford for 9,900, but that was in '82.
Yeah, yeah. You want to buy a new Ford truck today, you're going to spend $35,000 minimum, I think, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because I'm 73 years old. So you see my point? Anyway, I'm just an old fucker saying hello.
Yeah. So I see in the
But
chat
anyway,
that Joe's buying a new car and it's on back order. She hasn't got it yet, and she's saying it's $24,000. That seems about the cheapest you get. I remember back in the '80s, you could buy a Hyundai for like $4 or $5 brand new, one of those Hyundais, right?
yeah, back then.
$4 or something brand new. Yeah, I don't know what the cheapest
Yeah,
cars to
back
buy
then.
are. Tanya, I believe, was born in Germany. I think her father was in the service. Hello, mi amor. Thank you, mi amor. Yeah, I don't fuck around with and now I don't even want to buy these new cars because they do everything for you. They lock the doors, turn on the lights. My wife's car is a she buys new cars. It'll put the high beams on for you when it thinks you need them. I hate that shit. I disable it when I get in the car because I don't want the car to do things for me that I should be doing. You know what I mean? I control when the high beams go on, not the fucking AI in the car. You know what I'm saying? And there's other things the car does that I don't like.
Well, how about this?
10 years.
Biden Biden says all new electric cars by 2035. What makes him think he's going to be president in 2035?
No, I'll tell you what, that ain't gonna happen because we don't have the infrastructure. Not only that, I'm, and of course this is subjective, but I've seen studies that show that actually producing the electricity to run the cars is produces as much or more carbon than the gasoline exhaust coming out of the car itself. Than the
There
what
you
they're
go.
worried about. I don't
There you
I don't
go.
know that that's true because of course I see it from both sides, but that's what some studies seem to show. Like they're not
That's
like as if to say the electric cars don't save you carbon. Once again, I guess
that's
time will bear that out. I'm not saying that's definite. Hello, Ray. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
hello,
Good,
hello,
good.
Ray.
Hey, Mike.
It's all BS.
Well, yeah, we don't need to start in on that though because that's just going to get divisive if we keep it up. So, needless to say,
Hey,
you know,
Tanya.
I'm happy with my gas car, although I drive a hybrid. It's not an electric car. It produces electricity inside its own engine. It's a different animal. You don't ever have to plug it in. What about you, Ray? What kind of cars have you owned in your lifetime?
Mostly vans. Let's see. I went from 2 Volkswagens to a '69 Dodge Charger.
A '69 Dodge
Yeah,
Charger.
back in 1970. It was
You
one
got a
year old.
muscle car, buddy.
Yeah, it was 1 year old. I got it bought out of a body shop. The previous guy wrecked it. That car was fantastic.
Okay, so it wasn't 100%, but it was good enough.
Oh
Or
yeah,
was
well it looked sparkling new, but it had
yeah,
20,
but
30,000
it
miles
still
on
had
it.
been totaled. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it was it rode. It's the fastest car I ever owned. It was pretty
Fastest.
wild.
Now, what kind of vans
Well,
did you own?
once
You
the
said
family came
VW.
along, it was mostly Voyages and Grand Caravans. Once the
Okay.
family came along.
What did you own a VW van? I used to own a '69 VW camper van with the whole top would pop up and there was a cot up in there for you to sleep on.
Yeah, my brother had one. No, I had two regular Beetles. The first one was manual, second one was semi-automatic. So that was back
Okay.
late
Okay, Ray, I got a question for you.
late 60s.
Let me say hello to Eclipse. I believe that's Velic. Velic?
Hey,
I'm
Dutchman.
not sure, but I think that's Velic.
I
Go
got a
ahead,
question
Mike,
for
with your
you, Ray.
question. Sorry.
Yeah, what is it?
Ray, what's the oldest car you ever owned?
Probably the VW. The VW is like a 67 or something.
You
It's
never owned.
old now. It wasn't old then.
You,
After
you
the
never.
Charger, I bought all new cars.
You never owned a car back in the 40s or 50s or 60s?
No, my uncles drove them, but I remember them when I was walking to school. My uncle was in an accident. He had this enormous 1954 something. Must have weighed 8,000 pounds, a
Hey,
tank, and he had ran it into somebody. Can't hear you.
How
they
old are
used to
you,
be
Ray?
cars. They used to be heavy.
What'd you say, Mike?
How old are you, Ray?
Yeah, we said this the other night. 64.
64. Okay. Okay.
My uncles had me driving at like 10 or 11. They said they were too drunk. It was exciting for me, but I thought if I got caught, they would never give me my license, once I got to 16. So we were
Okay.
driving
I
pretty
think
young.
that's the key. I knew someone whose kid got busted. This is out west in Wyoming, busted driving without a license when they were like 14 or 15, and they couldn't get their license. I think until they were 18. They put a restriction on them as a
Yeah, yeah.
penalty for
So good
driving
thing I was
underage.
good thing. Yeah, good thing I was never stopped.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean,
well, in Texas,
if your uncles were drunk, it's probably a good thing you were driving instead of a
That's what he
passenger.
that's what he
Too.
told me. When I got nervous about illegal entanglement, that's what he told me. Would you rather have me driving? So, and I was excited to drive, of course. I don't know.
well,
People.
in Texas, I got my license at 15. Hardship.
Cool. Wow.
Of course, I'm a little older than you are.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
think in
Not much.
Idaho you get a hardship license at 14, but I think it depends where you live. If you're rural, they let you get the hardship license at 14, and then they put restrictions
That was
on it. It's only to go
that
to
was the
school.
point.
Only to go to school and back. Dutchman, hello and thank you for coming. Marketplace Boutique, hello and thank you for coming. William, good to see you. And I believe the restriction was that they only could use the car to go to and from school.
That was the point.
Yeah,
It was a hardship.
yeah.
Well, it was
But
so exciting to get our licenses, wasn't it? Wasn't it exciting to drive? Kids today aren't as excited about it, but it was thrilling.
Well, my first car was a 47 Chevrolet, so figure that out.
Wow, pretty neat.
I'm a little older than you are.
A wee bit, not a decade or whatever, a little less.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Of
was.
course, I learned to drive when I was about 14 and 15. My dad took me mostly to like big parking lots, and I would drive like around like our block.
Hey, girl. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's where you start. Yeah, and then
But
highway
back in
driving, they'll always put you in on the highway.
but
yeah.
back in the 50s, we were driving tractors when we were kids. Got to remember that.
The chores.
Now, Mike told me that when he was in grade school, he rode a horse to school.
I
Really?
damn sure did.
That's what he told
Cowboy.
me.
I should have been a cowboy.
We were riding horses as a kid when I was in grade school. That is no lie.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
There wasn't no buses running. That's the truth.
But you weren't the only kid that rode
Hey,
a horse
Tanya.
to school, were you?
Uh-huh.
Everybody rode a horse to school.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. They were old mares. You took them out there and tied them up or turned them loose. They didn't run off.
No, a horse don't run off. I know enough about horses to know that they stick around. They don't run off.
They can be your best friend. I love horses. Been around them
Well,
a
you
lot.
had no damn saddles. You had a bridle, a hackamore, and that was it. Jumped on it and went home.
Then you
We
need
didn't have
an
no
old,
damn
then you need
saddles.
listen, then you need an old mare, right?
They were old mares. We didn't have no saddles.
If you're not going to bridle
Oh.
it and saddle it, if you're just going to go with the hackamore, the old mare is a better choice.
And it's the old mares are kind and gentle too, mostly.
Right?
Yeah.
The old gray mare, she ain't what
Yeah.
she used to be. Is that how the song goes?
Yeah, that's it.
I told you the truth. I didn't lie.
Mm-hmm. Valak, is that you? I'll mod you up if that's the account you want to be using. Let me go and look at it.
I was at Jimbo's and I had a phone call and I had to go. I told him I'd be back, so let's just stay a couple of minutes.
Okay. Listen, I know Jimbo's up. I noticed that also JC went up. I'm not
Yeah,
like
wasn't it good to see JC after a month? Yeah.
yeah.
I've run into her here and there, but she hasn't been up.
No, she hasn't been up.
Yeah, she looks
And
good.
I know that people want to be at those places, and I people go with it. I'm not worried about who's here and who's there.
No, I know. That's why I mentioned it because I know it doesn't. It doesn't bother you.
No,
So
not at all.
I just think it because if you're supposed to be on someone's panel and they're checking around the normal spots, but I am heading back and for a few minutes. I gotta get up early.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Yeah, it's good
Like
to see you.
I
I
said-
watched you this morning in the traffic, but the traffic got a little boring.
Driving in traffic sucks. I
The
drove someone to
music
the
was good.
airport.
The music was good, but the traffic. was
Okay, yeah,
grim.
the music's good. I noticed that they actually gave two 1974 versions of Weather Report Suite in the hour and 20 minutes it took me to drive home. Now that's a little lame on the part of the people putting on the show, but I think one show ended and another show started while I was driving.
Oh, okay.
So there were two different DJs or whatever.
Yeah.
So that they played to the same song, both from the same year. He was right. They were talking about the Wall of Sound in 1974, sometime in March. The Grateful Dead introduced a new PA system, basically, which was, they call it the Wall of Sound, and it stood like a wall behind them. And that's what they were talking about. I think that lasted till about 77. I think. I'm not sure.
You know what's strange to me?
What's that?
Jimbo is live. I went to the live channel. I said hello to him and everybody there, and nobody said hello to me. Not even Jimbo.
That's kind of
It's
strange.
very strange to me. But
Well,
whatever.
Sometimes they're slow to respond.
people can be slow to respond. Sometimes, people, of course, as everyone knows, can intentionally ignore you too if they want to. Hello, Herman.
Oh, they all ignored me. Every one of them.
Yeah, that
Hey,
seems a little
Herman.
strange that nobody responded. That seems a little strange.
Well, it happened.
Did you go back and check to see that what you said posted?
I stayed there for about 10 minutes. I said hello to everybody, and nobody said hello. So,
Staying there won't check if it's posted. You have to leave and come back and see if the comment is still there in order to check if it's posted, right?
whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I guess they don't like me.
I kind of doubt that, Mike. I think everybody kind of likes you, to some degree.
I thought it was kind of strange that nobody said hello. Nobody.
Hmm. You know what? I have the same issue in my chat room that I run on my porch during the day. People that I know from like streams elsewhere that nobody on my room knows but have subbed to me will come in and say hello, and I'll sit there and I'll be watching, and there's like maybe 4 or 5 people in there talking or whatever, like there are, and not a one of them will address the person they don't know, the new person, and that kind of bums me out a bit. However, my policy to stay out of my own chat room, I'm trying to stand, as firm as I can on that policy. So
Whatever.
I'm kind of hesitant to go in myself because I really don't want to be in there. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
I run around, Ray, to all different places and I meet all kinds of people
Yeah.
from all over the planet. Some of them sub to me and they come in my chat and they're like, hey, hello. Nobody fucking says hello.
Yeah. I see
And
it.
I think it's because they don't know them. It's a new name. You know what I mean? I don't know. Smooth Keys, how you doing, buddy? Yep. Now, you all subs in my chat. Thank you for subbing to Dutchman there. I'm looking at the wrong chat on my screen. Wait a minute. There we go. I hope you all sub to each other. That's why you all modded. What I'm saying is go check out the channels. Maybe you'll find people. That's what I do. Right? And it's mainly because I'm trying to get a little more exposure in YouTube by going places and meeting new people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I do
What
that
up,
too.
dude?
I'm over in Hong Kong on the double-decker bus, anywhere,
Sure. Yeah.
anywhere. Some of the ones I used to go to, the mountains in Europe and Austria, and they took their chat away, but there's some around still, Norway and in the fjords and stuff. It's really beautiful, especially during the winter. It's beautiful.
You go to Iceland when the volcanoes are going?
Yeah, I've been there once in a while. I haven't been there in a while,
Now,
a few weeks, but
speaking of Iceland, as some of you know, last year I went to Iceland with my wife and we went there. One of the things we wanted to do was see the Northern Lights, but it was too fucking cloudy. Couldn't see them.
shucks.
Tonight, in my street out here on Depew Avenue, you look up in the sky, looking north, you see the Northern Lights tonight.
Really? From there? That's
Purple.
amazing. Wow.
Purple. They were purple.
Amazing.
They're usually
I know you
green
can see
or
it that far
purple
south.
or
Yeah.
somewhere in between. These ones were purple. Absolutely. Now,
It's like
there's an
a
atmospheric.
ghost. It's an essence. It looks like an essence.
Yes. There's an atmospheric condition that's been in place for a couple of days now that's making it possible. I'm not exactly sure what it's all about, and I didn't do much reading on it, except that I know they should be visible, and I went and looked, and there they fucking were. That was pretty cool. When I lived in Wyoming, I used to see Northern Lights. I've seen them plenty of times in Wyoming. I wouldn't know how many, but at certain times of year, they're visible from Wyoming and Montana.
Yeah, it's a great
cool.
night sky out there. My goodness. The people I have friends in Australia, online friends, and they got a night sky down there. It's just gorgeous. I mean, you could see everything up there. Just beautiful. All the stars and planets. All right, I'm gonna go. I want to say hi. Want to say hi. I'll catch you again. Good to see you, Mike. And
Hey, Ray, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, we'll catch you again
Yes,
soon.
sir, Mr. Ray.
Cool.
That I'm going to hit the rack. What?
Thank you, sir.
We'll
Yep.
see you.
Bye, Mike. Bye. Bye, Doug.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, sir.
You know, I'm gonna put
I like Mr. Ray. He can play some music.
Ray's great. And not only that, he's very he stays above the fray. And I think that's I wish I could stay more above the fray than I am. You know what I mean? But
I respect him. He plays good music.
he's a good guitarist and singer. Absolutely.
Good person, too.
No, absolutely, yeah. Like I said, he's I've never seen him be nasty or mean to anybody.
He's a great person.
Ever, I don't
Good
think.
musician. Good personality.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway,
So you're gonna fix up the 85 Ford and keep using it till you're done this job.
well,
Then you're gonna
I hope
figure
it'll.
something out.
I hope it'll last me another 3 or 4 weeks till I can get this job done. And to be honest with you, when I get through with this job, I think it'll be my last one. So
Okay, you told me that
I'm just
before, though. You
trying.
know.
I'm just trying to get it to get me through this job. So it's a sad situation, but anyway.
Thank you, Dutchman. You told me about 2 years ago that you were going to retire.
Well, it's finally dawned on me I need to. So
Okay.
I took this one on, and these are good people that I'm working for. So I don't want to leave them hanging. So I need to get this job done. So if I can get the old Ford to run every day for a few more weeks so I can get it done, then we can get them finished on the job, and then I can,
Figure your next move. What's that going to be? Sit at home all day?
yeah, we're gonna sit home and watch you on YouTube.
Ah. Okay.
Getting too old to do it, so. But anyway,
I know.
we got to get
Tile ain't easy. I know that.
this job done. So if I can get this damn old Ford to run for another few weeks, well, maybe I can get through with it. And then we can think about something else. I may ride the lawnmower down to the gas station and back like George Jones did.
How far is the gas station?
About 1 mile.
I've been on the Google Maps. The Google map doesn't go onto the street you live on. It stays on the main road out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you go up there and turn and go down 1 mile. You're at the gas station.
At the gas station, yeah. Now, how long it take you to travel a mile on your tractor, though? That fucking
I
thing
don't
don't
know.
do it about 4 miles an hour.
I ain't never done it, but I may have to.
Probably take you 15, 20 minutes, maybe more. How fast does a tractor go? Like 4 miles an hour, right?
Well, in high gear, it'll go pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So it might not be that bad.
George Jones did it. I may have to.
How big is the tractor?
Well, it's a pretty good size single cylinder, but in high gear, it'll probably run 15 mile an hour.
It'll get good gas mileage anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
I may just turn off the blades and put it in high gear and let it go. It's got 6 speeds. I mean, hell, it's quick.
Unless you're mowing with it, you can take the blade and carriage right off underneath it, right? Unless you need it there.
Well, you don't have to take the carriage and the blades off. Just put it, turn the blades off and pull the
Disengage the
carriage
belt.
up on top, and then just let it go in high gear.
Okay.
Well, they arrested George Jones for going down the highway, so
I think he was on a
Mm.
highway though. You might do better because your roads are kind of rural down there.
Well, yeah, I'm on rural roads, but there's a there's blacktop on the side where you don't have to get on the highway. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if I have to, well, I can ride it down there. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah, worst comes to worst, you do what you got to do. Hell, you can walk the mile, right?
Yeah, I can walk a mile if I wanted to.
Backyard trucker.
I
What
got
do
a
you do?
bicycle
Oh, you ride the bicycle though?
around the house, but I ain't rode it down the store and back.
Okay,
It's 26 inch.
okay. Backyard trucker, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna make you a standard mod because you got a channel, and that way you can sub to other people and they can sub up to you, George. George, backyard trucker. I don't know why I called you George. I have a friend who drives a truck named George. What's up, Gurf? So I went ahead and modded you, backyard trucker. If that way, hopefully people will sub up and you'll sub to them, and they'll come to your channel when they get notices. I noticed you don't live stream, but you have plenty of shorts and videos up. Cute cat, by the way. Okay. So let me just look around a bit. See who's where. Mm-hmm.
Yep. We had to go take a pee break. Sorry.
Boy, that was pretty weird. Sorry, watching other shit here.
I figured the panel would be full of people by now.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes they come and sometimes they don't.
I know.
It's kind of, you know, it's always hit and miss. Sometimes nobody comes up until like after midnight too. Hello, Christopher.
Yep. Oh, they'll be here. Don't worry.
Yeah, not worried. It's nice to
That's
have
why
it.
I got here early. I got here early so I can get off and everybody else can get up here.
Oh well,
They'll all be here. Don't worry.
I believe me, I'm not worried. Like I said, sometimes peaceful is nicer too.
You got the best live stream going, Doug. They'll
I
all
doubt
be here.
that. Griff, I hope you feel better. Sorry you're not feeling good.
Girl still feeling bad?
Well, he said he's not feeling well. He said he might be back later.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been feeling bad, I guess.
Um, yeah, I just hope he feels better.
Girlfriend's not that old either.
Griff, I think, is about 65, I think.
Yeah. So, what about that bridge?
Okay. Um, it's my understanding that they got a Mayday alert out and that the authorities were actually able to stop the traffic from going on the bridge before the ship hit it. That's a good thing. That means the system is at least working. The people on the bridge, there were people on the bridge that were construction workers doing the overnight shift. Those are the people that fell in the water, not the.
Right. Correct.
They weren't driving. They weren't people driving cars and fell. I think there's a total of 6 people still missing. What do I think about it? I think that the ship lost power. That's what they're saying. They sent out a mayday. That's good. That's the way the system's supposed to work. Why did the ship lose power so soon after leaving port? No fucking idea.
We don't know.
They're gonna have to sort that out. They're gonna have to sort that out.
So, all the people that crossed the bridge,
Uh,
so how are they going to cross
oh,
over now at another place?
they're gonna use a different bridge. Obviously, it's gonna be crowded, isn't it? And they
Do
have
they
to
have
drive
another?
around. It's gonna take them long.
Do
There's
they have
another
another
bridge, yeah,
place?
but it's not right. The other bridge isn't right there. It's like a little. It's like a little further away.
Okay.
Um, so I suppose they're gonna have to rebuild this bridge. They're gonna have to fast track the project and run the cruise 24/7, right?
I would suppose.
That I think that's what they're gonna have to do. It'll probably cost them twice as much as it should to get it done, but that's what it's gonna be. Um,
So,
it's a fucking
the-
shame what happened, and
so the ship,
we may learn that the story. We may learn that the story isn't all out yet. I mean, the ship lost power. Okay, why did the ship lose power? Who's at
right,
fault for that? Is it
right.
maintenance? Yeah.
So the ship that lost power, is the insurance going to pay off on knocking the bridge down?
Well, that's going to be several millions of dollars. I don't know. Okay,
Right.
Exodus, your cheese. I got it. Got it, Exodus. Yeah. I don't know whose insurance covers what. The ship was
Right.
registered, I believe, in Singapore. I think registered in Singapore, and it was going to Sri Lanka, leaving Baltimore. I guess to go around South Africa and go to Sri Lanka. I don't know what was in those
So,
cargo
in, in,
containers. What I
so
heard was that it was
insurance.
not. Hmm?
So insurance has got to pay off on knocking the bridge down.
I think so. Now, everyone talked in the
I would
beginning
think so.
about all the containers, but what I've heard is that it was not overloaded. It was at its capacity, but it was not overloaded. That's what I heard. But once again, I'm not,
But the
stories
ship
change.
lost power. The ship lost power and could not control it, so it ran into the pillar that knocked the bridge down.
Hmm.
So that's the ship's problem.
And that fucker came down fast. I assume the ship has insurance and that it's going to have to pay for that. Yeah.
Well, you know they have insurance.
Yeah.
Somebody does. But the point is, they got to rebuild the bridge.
That too.
Yep. Yep.
An enterprising person might put a car ferry up in the meantime. I don't know what that takes, but I know that car ferries are not uncommon. In Europe, they're more common than they are here. We do have some car ferries here, though. Of course, it's much slower, but more fun.
Never seen one in the USA.
There are car ferries here. Our friend Brian out in Washington State, the ferry that he takes to the mainland and back between Anacortes and Friday Harbor is a car ferry. You could, you put your car. I've been on that. I've been to Anacortes and to San Juan Island, where Brian lives. I've been to that Friday Harbor. We took our car with us when we went, I believe, and we drove. Yeah, we did because we drove around the island.
Interesting. So, do you think they might do that at this place or not?
I doubt they will because they'll have the bridge built in about a year and a half. There's not enough money to be made, I think, if someone puts a car ferry there. Now, the Staten Island ferry carries cars. From Manhattan to Staten Island, you could take your car across on the ferry. And back again. Hello, oh crap, what's up? Good to see you, buddy.
That's interesting. I've never been up there, so
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, you can take your car between Manhattan and Staten Island on the ferry. So I don't know what it costs. I know the Verrazano Bridge costs about $15 or something, maybe 18. I think the George Washington Bridge costs $18 to cross nowadays.
Okay, since this bridge went down and there was 30,000 people a day crossed over it, so now where do they go? Do they go to another bridge there or what?
They'll have to drive to another bridge. It's going to take them longer. The other bridge will have more traffic on it than it used to. Also,
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
yeah.
I've never been there.
I can take a minute and go look on my maps and see what I learn, where the next bridge is. If I can learn something, let me see what I can learn. Washington, Wilmington. Okay. Now, okay, I don't see. I guess I got to get a bigger map. The bridge was in Baltimore. Yeah, I don't see another crossing. I think they got to drive all the way around. The next crossing is all the way up by 95, up by Aberdeen and Elkton and up there, which I believe is much farther up than this one. Oh, that ain't it. Let me go find the right bridge. Wait a minute. It was the Francis Scott's Keys. See if I can find this. See what I can come up with. Yeah, okay, so there it is. So it's not. It's up in the harbor. Okay. Yep, there it is, collapsed. So the other bridge is just a couple miles up on 895 and also on 95. They all cross. This was 695. The bridge on 695 is down. So yeah, they're gonna have to use the alternate bridges upstream just a couple miles on 895 and 95. Yep, not good stuff. When I look on my Google map, they already have a big red exclamation mark on it, noting that it's collapsed. So
Right.
they updated Google Map pretty quick. It's not that far out of the way, Mike. It's just a couple miles away to be another bridge across. But it's going to make that part of the town less accessible.
Gonna be mighty inconvenience.
It's going to be an inconvenience. I suppose anytime you knock a bridge down by mistake, it's an inconvenience. Hello, Brian.
Well, I'm not there, so I feel sorry for him.
Yep. Hi, everyone, one more time. Mia Moore. Okay. Brian, thank you for stopping by. I was just mentioning your name. I was talking about we were talking about car ferries, and I pointed out that you take a car ferry between Friday and Anacortes, and you did today too. Yeah. Oh crap! I think I acknowledge you. Oh crap! I'll do it again just in case. Oh crap! It's good to see you, Chewy. Nice to come. Thank you for coming. I go to Oh Crap's live stream sometimes when I can. Um, it's fun. He's always doing something, particularly at his shop and his garden. I find those interesting. Sometimes he's driving. That's always fun to get to see the place. I hope you all will
Oh
sub
crap!
to Oh Crap. You all
Oh
modded.
crap is okay.
You're all modded, so you should be able to just tap on his avatar, go to his channel, and sub up. Um, Go check out his live stream. You might have fun. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it,
I'm
don't go
sub.
back.
I'm subbed. Oh crap!
Cool. You're working on your stovepipe, oh crap? So let me just have a look around again. Mm-hmm. Single walled stovepipe. I know that's not good. Manufactured home. Did you fix it for her? Let me ask you this, oh crap. You fixed your stovepipe? That's pretty funny, girl. You get the first one of the night. Here you go. Oh, look at this. I see. So there's a few people alive right now. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you for stopping by, Chewy.
Cheers.
Hoggly woggly. Okay, Dutchman, I'll post that too. Cheers. I'm considering going downstairs and get myself a beer. I think smoking the weed does that to me.
You need a beer, Doug.
Don't need one. I had one in my last live stream. Mike Harrison.
You need a
Oh,
beer,
crap.
Doug.
I'll post that. Yeah, I'll go down there in a minute. Let me finish smoking this bowl. Oh, not that one. This one. That one. There you go.
Hello, old crap. I can't see the chat, but I saw that. Hello.
Yeah, I posted it here. He's giving you a salute. Now, Mike, you say you can't see the chat, but surely you could go to my channel on YouTube on another device, right? Couldn't you?
I don't have an.
If you want.
I don't have another device,
Okay.
so I can't see the. I can't see the chat.
I got it. Okay.
I'm only down to one device. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago, I had many,
Yep.
but that was long ago. Just me and this one.
Mm-hmm. I never go to chat without two devices on. I just don't, because if there's people that be blocked, I go on the other device so I can see them. And then sometimes it's good because I can keep track of a couple of places at the same time. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm poor, Doug. I'm sorry. I only got one. Only got one device.
Yeah, that's all good, Mike. I'm just saying, it's like it's easy. I find it to be easier with two.
Long ago, I had 6 of them, but not anymore. I'm poor. Only one device. I'm just glad I'm here. Only one.
Coming up, Chewy. I think that'll do it. Anybody here wants to come up, take advantage of that link. If you want me to post a link, just ask. I'm not pinning it to the top of my stream, just because I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I thought
I'm
about
just
it.
glad I'm here.
I thought about it one night, and I figured probably best if I don't. I'll just put it in as needed.
I'm just glad he lets me up.
Oh crap! You should be able to click on Smooth's avatar, and you should have the option to go to his channel. That's one of the reasons you're modded, so you can just click on everybody and go by their place. Uh-oh. I think I saw someone flash backstage and left. Oh, they're back. Hello, Chewy.
Hi.
Chewy, how are you tonight?
All right, I guess.
All right, you guess. Can I take a guess? That's what? 3rd grade.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
You have no idea, you don't remember. But it was elementary school though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Chewy.
Hi. I heard you talking
How
about
are you?
I'm good. The bridge that got knocked down.
Yeah, it's
You want to hear something? Oh God, I'm sleeping. Right, I don't sleep good, so I sleep during the day. And my son calls. We're going on a trip to see the solar eclipse in a couple of weeks. He goes, "Now I have death fear of bridges. I will not. Oh God, I have such a fear of bridges
you have a
going
fear of
off them.
bridges. Okay.
You know." And he calls me, "Hey, mom, you know what just happened?" I'm like, "What are you telling me that for? To scare the heck out of me? We're going on a trip all around the United States, and you're telling me bridge."
Well, bridges are a vulnerability in the infrastructure because they get old. A lot of bridges I use are like 80 years old and older even,
Well,
right?
this one got knocked down. This one didn't just crumble because of old age. It got
Well,
knocked
but
down.
this one got run into by a cargo ship that was fully loaded. Yeah, of course. But even without cargo ship hitting a bridge, they do get old and deteriorate. Um,
Long Island, right? You know,
absolutely.
Sunrise Highway, right?
I know the Sunrise Highway. I do.
I
25.
lived I
Or
lived
is it
right off the
25A? Yeah.
I lived right off. No, it's 27. I
Oh, it's
lived
27. Yeah.
Yeah, I lived right off of Sunrise Highway, right off the service road. And one day, a big, gigantic truck hit one of the support beams of that. It sounded like an earthquake.
It was
It
an
was
overpass, right?
Yeah,
Did it knock the overpass down?
it damaged it enough that nobody could go across it. Yeah, it was closed for years while they fixed it.
How many years?
Two.
2 years. Yeah. Okay.
And then you could only go on one lane for like a whole year while they finished the big damage to one side. But it was scary. Ooh, it was scary. The sound, it shook the whole house.
Last summer, not about maybe less than a year ago, coming off the Tappan Zee Bridge, heading my way into Rockland County, a truck was too tall. Scraped hit the overpass on Franklin Street.
Oh yeah.
The first overpass when you come off the bridge, right? And so that fucking thing, it wasn't, no, it was the Broadway overpass. Broadway is the first one. And so that was closed. It's open again now. But
There's that
it did
there's
10.
that bridge. I don't know where it is, but there's that bridge that takes the tops off of. They call it. I forget what they call it, but they close it down and put 6 more inches on it. It still takes off tops of trucks.
Yeah, well,
I
because
forget what it's called.
I think there's about 14-foot clearance on this one, and the truck fucking hit it.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Sorry.
Just waving.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
so I was a goofy looking kid, huh?
Sorry.
Let me go back over here then.
Where is everybody tonight? Nobody
I
wants to
know a
come.
lot of people are live, right? So Jimbo's up,
Yeah.
JC's up. Some other people I know, some other buddies of mine in Texas are live. For some other people, oh,
Oh.
A lot of people are live.
yeah. I'm not too worried about it. I'll just relax a bit. I think I am gonna go get a beer though.
Go get a beer, Doug.
Yeah, okay. I'll be back.
No worries.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up and say hello. I'm gonna back off. I'll take care.
Are you leaving before I come back, Chewy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Well, thank you for stopping up. I hope you don't feel like we're too boring for you.
Oh God, no, absolutely not. I love coming
Actually,
up.
I hope you do feel that way. In fact, but yeah, okay, okay, Chewy. Thank you for coming up.
I take care.
Bye,
Bye, Mike.
Chewy. TC.
Bye.
TC. Yep. Yep. Hold on. We'll see if we can get a kitty cat. Hold on. Come here, Kiki. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. My kitty cat. Here. My kitty cat. Here. Kitty cat. My baby.
Bro Cloud is up. I don't know if you people know Bro Cloud. I should put his link in the chat. Let me go get it.
Hold on. Hold on. My little mama cat. Hold on.
You got your cat. Let me give you the screen. I'm gonna
He's a
post this
baby
link.
kitty.
Bro Cloud. He's live also. He lives in El Paso. He's live right now. I was gonna go tell him.
She just had 5 baby kitties.
Yeah, you showed us the kitties.
Yep. She's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Okay. I'll keep an eye over there, see if anybody shows up.
Yep.
He's
She's a
been up.
good girl.
He's been up for 6 hours. Okay. Cheese is in Alaska. I think I heard that. Somebody was saying that. Maybe Cheese was telling me that. Now, Exodus, it's going to take me a minute before I stop calling you Cheese. Like, because you're Cheese. But I'll call you Exodus. I'll make a conscious effort to call you Exodus, okay? Now, what did I do? I went and got a beer. I did that for a reason. Cheers, Mike.
Okay.
Cheers.
Sure, sir. She had to jump down.
Yep, cats do what cats do. One thing I learned about cats is that they choose their owners. Right? Cat don't like you, it won't come around you. It'll go around people it likes. You know?
She's my little girl.
They're not like dogs. I don't think they become emotionally attached to their owners the way dogs seem to do. You know what I mean? Cats
Cats,
are more independent of their
cats
owners.
like you or they don't.
Yeah, they like you or they don't. Yeah. What about you, Herman? You come up on the panel with us tonight? That'd be a hoot. Tell you what.
Now I got 5 babies I got to take somewhere and get rid of.
Have you made any effort to give them away, Mike?
Well, they're not ready yet.
Oh, they're not, but they will be. Got to be a couple more weeks. They'll be ready, right?
3 or 4 more weeks, or 5 or 6.
Okay. Until they're ready, or until you're ready. I know, Mike. You got to give the kittens away, right? Hello, Jake Lacey. I'm drinking Budweiser, Jake. Mm-hmm. Jake, come over from my buddy Bro Clouds, the guy whose link I just posted in here. I'll show you what I got. I got this 25. That's what I got, Jake. And I only drink the one anymore. I don't drink. The one will be plenty. Not sure what Mike's drinking, but he's renowned for drinking Coors and wine from a box. I think a blush or a rosé he tends to drink. You're in Australia, Jake. Okay, let me check out your channel. Let me just see what you got going on here. Not quite a year old. Okay. Rare watermelon enjoyer. Now, I'm going to have to ask you because I have no fucking idea. What makes a watermelon rare? Just curious. I'll make you a standard mod, Jake, like everybody else. I have about 5 managing mods who are supposed to take care of modding business. Everyone else, Jake, is a mod so that they can all connect to each other's channels. That's the idea. If you want to go look, you can check everybody's channel now, if you want to. And hopefully sub to the people. It's about networking. Nothing. Okay, I got it. I got it. I see that Dumpstar is live also. I don't know if any of you are fans of Dumpstar, but he's been live for 13 minutes.
Question, Doug.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever talk to Dumpstar when he went live a long time ago?
I started going to Dumpstar as he was still in Maryland. I first went there. Maybe it was before the winter, because winter was coming. It was like summer or fall when I first went to Dumpstars. I went for a long time. I went frequently. things changed. The dynamic in his chat changed, and I don't go as much anymore as I used to. I don't really talk in his chat because, um, I like I said, people. Hello, Garth. People vote with their feet. There's things that I don't that I'm not gonna just so I don't really talk in the chat. I have been up on Dumpstar's panel. He does do panels once in a while, and I've been up and talked to him. And in the future, I guess if I'm going to talk to him, I'll do it that way because his chat is, how things change, right, Mike?
Is that
Well,
the guy in New
did
Orleans?
did he make it to New Orleans? That's where he's at now.
Oh, yeah, he's in New Orleans, all right. Absolutely, yes.
That's what I was asking.
Now, it used to be his live streams were about trying to get there. He was on the road. He didn't have a place to live. He was hitchhiking, getting rides, whatever. Now that he's there, it's a different. It's not about now he's there, and so it's not about traveling by foot anymore. It's not about that like it used to be. You know what I mean? He literally hitchhiked and got rides and got to New Orleans, right? That ain't easy. And to live stream as you go, that's even harder. You know what I mean? Now that he's there, he's not going from one place to another anymore. The chat thing has kind of changed. You know?
That's what I was asking about.
Yep. Gurf, you were saying?
No, I was asking the same thing Mike was
Yeah,
about
yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah, he's been in New Orleans now for a couple of months, I think. And I think he's been out on the street again, and back into place. I'm not really sure where he is right now. He's live. I go look at him. He's indoors, so I think he's got a place. You know what I mean? He's streaming from indoors. So sometimes he didn't have a
Well,
roof over his head,
well, that's what I meant. Everything has changed since he started out, and now it's a whole different ball game because he's in New Orleans, and supposedly now he has an apartment, and everything is different than when he started out. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the chat has changed too. The dynamics of the chat have changed. He's got,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think, a lot of bots in there now. I don't want to chat in a room that's all full of bots. Is basically what it is. Okay. So, Gurf, all your snow melted?
Yeah, it's all gone.
You told me you got 6 inches of snow 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, about 5 or 6, but it all melted in
5
a
or 6 inches,
couple of
and
days.
it's all melted now, right? 2 days later, it's gone.
It's springtime. Even the weeds are getting green in my yard.
Well, we're getting lush and green here now. The flowers are blooming. Take it easy, Herman. Don't make people feel uncomfortable, please. Mm-hmm.
I am, Herman.
Jake, yeah, we smoke. I was smoking before. I smoke cigarettes. I smoke a little weed. I use this little pipe. Dumped a little ash out. In New York State, it's legal to possess weed for personal consumption. Hello, SA. And grow it as well. We're allowed 3 mature plants per adult in the on the property, and as many immature plants as you want, I think. But I don't know how they define what's mature and what has it gone to bud yet. Okay, I don't know. But I think the idea is they don't want you to have too many fully matured plants at once. Limit of 3 per adult. Now, on a good day, a plant will give you between a quarter and a half ounces. Sorry, a quarter pound and half a pound of pot come off a good plant on a good day. A good plant should give you about 4 ounces, quarter pound. What's up, backyard trucker? SA, thank you for stopping by.
I hope Twit doesn't smoke.
Beg your pardon?
I said I hope Twit doesn't smoke anything.
Twit?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. With new lungs and all, he doesn't need to abuse them.
Okay. I saw Twit somewhere, either this morning or last night. I think it was this morning. What time is it in Australia? 2 in the afternoon over there. Maybe 3 in the afternoon on Wednesday. I'll post that essay.
Hello, SA. Good to see you.
Is that SA? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
That's essay right there.
Yeah,
Hello, SA. Good to see you.
SA does a live stream too. If any of you should check out his channel, perhaps, sub to him and check out his live stream.
Yes, SA does a live stream. We watch him. Hello, SA. Good to see you, man. SA is okay.
He's all right by me. Thank you for posting the link. SA's in Pakistan, and you get to see a piece of his town where he lives and his store. He also is a school teacher by day, and then he has a store that he keeps at night. Or in the evenings, not at night. It's really in the evenings.
We like SA. Good person.
If anybody wants to come up on the panel, ask me for the link and I'll post it. If I miss it, just yell at me. And
SA is a good person.
Hopefully I'll hear you.
I gotta go get some wine. I'll be back.
You do that, Mike. If you don't drink alcohol anymore, do you?
No.
When did you stop drinking alcohol, if you don't mind my asking?
Because of the medications I'm on. Because of the medications I'm on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I understand why you don't, but I wonder when. Like, when's the last
Oh,
time
well,
you
I was probably 10 years ago.
and you take the meds and so it includes alcohol? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of mates that say do not take with alcohol. And I've been warned by my doctor to not drink alcohol.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't do it. Absolutely not.
One medication could cause me to stop breathing while I sleep. If I mix it with alcohol.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a pill developed in the 70s or early 80s that was a pill for alcoholics to take. And if they took the pill every morning, if they drank alcohol, it would make them violently ill.
Yeah,
Does
I've
that
heard
sound right?
that.
Now, is that pill still around? I mean, what was that? It seemed to me like that was something I heard about for about a couple of months, and then I never heard about it again ever, right? I
They
wonder what
probably
I'm
started
what
killing
I'm
people and they had to withdraw it.
What's that, Griff?
They probably started killing people and they had to withdraw it from the
Probably
market.
started killing people. Yeah, well, that's not good, is it? You're better off being alcoholic than dead, I guess, right? I think that's basically what boxing is, right? If you're a dope addict and you try to leave dope and so you go on this boxing, I think if while you're on boxing, if you try and use dope, you'll just be like violently ill for like half a day or something.
I never was that much of an alcohol drinker.
Yeah, well, I never thought you were an alcoholic. I just wondered because I know I've never seen you drink, and I've heard you say about the medication. I was just wondering when's the last time you did drink. That's all.
Yep.
Exodus got half pizza. Now we have to ask you what kind of pizza? Just plain cheese pizza or what? Or do you get fancy stuff at half a pizza? So, serious question. How do you folks feel about pineapple on your pizza? I know this has been a controversial issue
I
on my
like it.
channel in the past,
I
right?
like it. I'll eat it.
Yeah, I don't mind pineapple on my pizza. What about you, Mike?
I can eat it. It's not a problem with me.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. The Hawaiian pizza's okay, right? Yeah.
It's not a problem with me.
I think they call that Hawaiian when they put pineapple on it.
Yeah.
Hawaiian pizza, whatever. I can eat it.
So lately, there's a new guy down here. He's been there about 8 months down on Broadway. He took over the old Pizza Bistro, which he changed the name. And now it's his name on the place. I think he bought the business. He's much better than the other guy was. And he makes a barbecue pizza that is just fantastic. No tomato sauce on it.
Well, I've eaten it both ways, so whatever.
Barbecue chicken pizza, man. I've been liking it lately.
I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
it.
sure thing. I'll post it up here. Smooth Keys, go grab your link and post it in the chat. And ask people, say, please come and look at my channel. I mean, I know some people don't like to self-promote. Some people, and I'm one of those people, I feel a bit awkward trying to self-promote. I think that's why I'm so over the top trying to get other people to promote. Because maybe it's a way of passively acknowledging my own reluctance to self-promote. I don't know. But yeah, Smooth Keys. And if you need help posting a link, I think Dustin can help you with that if he's still here. Or anybody else can help you with that.
Whatever you want to put on it, I can eat it.
Yep. Pizza. Yeah, I've had some pizzas. Listen, I don't want a pepperoni pizza. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want one. I've had enough pepperoni pizza in my life. I don't ever have to eat anymore. Right?
If it's free, I'm going
And
to
it's
eat it.
not that I don't like pepperoni. You put it in an Italian combo sub, I have no problem. I just don't need, everybody gets the fucking pepperoni pizza. I'm like, I would prefer just a regular plain of cheese pizza over pepperoni anymore. Smooth
If it
keys.
if
You know
it's
how to,
free, I'm
there you
going
go.
to eat it.
Thank you, Dutchman.
I'm not picky.
Thank you, Dutchman. So what should never go on a pizza? I'll tell you what I don't like on my pizza, but a lot of people like is olives. I don't need to have olives on my pizza.
I like black olives.
On the pizza?
Yeah,
I'm not
Cool.
bitching. I'll eat it.
but not the little fishes, anchovies or whatever.
Let's keep the chat going. I'll eat it. Whatever's on it.
Hello, J and K. J and K, you should feel free to post the link here if you want, J and K.
Hi, Janky.
Now J and K could be J or it could be K. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't know if they're married or not. They're a couple. And I think they share
Oh, it
the
says J
account.
and K. Okay.
And sometimes it's J and sometimes it's K on the account. And I honestly don't know who's who, to be honest with you. Incredible Bulk. What's up, buddy?
Okay, guys, come on up here on the chat room and talk.
Huh?
Come on up here and talk.
I'll go ahead and put
How
the
many?
link back in the
Come
chat.
on up here and talk on the chat room.
Don't worry, you can't spell me through the chat.
Doug has plenty of room. Come on up here and chat. There's room for 9 people. Come on up here and chat. Come on up here and talk.
Well, I know Jimbo had chat going earlier.
Yeah, Jimbo's live. Jimbo's got his channel going. Let's have a look. He was being a little weird earlier with his phone, showing himself from all different angles on the camera. It was kind of cool.
He's what?
Well, he has the camera on his phone. He picked his phone up and he moved it all around like this, so that you saw him, up and over his head and down the other side. I would say it's probably half an hour ago now. I'm not sure how long ago. I was checking in at Jimbo's and I saw a side of him I don't usually see. Like literally, I saw a side of him I don't usually see because he keeps the camera on his right all the time. Well, he had it moved all around. He got a close up of his face. He was having fun. Like I said, that was a little while ago at his place.
Well,
everybody's
okay.
in their difference.
JC's still up. Her panel. She got the usual suspects.
Come on up here and chat. Let's
My
talk.
buddy Bro Cloud is up. He's live streaming. He doesn't have a panel. It's just him. I posted his link earlier. I think I still have it. Let me see.
I guess nobody wants to talk. Come on up here and talk. Where's all the girls? Come on up here, ladies, and talk.
Oh, that's not an effective method for attracting girls, I don't think.
Come on, ladies. Come up here and talk.
There is his link. I think that's his
You know
link.
they're watching. Come on up here and talk.
Yeah, that's his link. Oh, he went down. Oh, fuck me. I think Bro Cloud went down. Yeah, looks that
Come on
way.
up here, ladies, and talk.
You still check out
You
his
know
channel.
there's girls that want to talk. Come on up here, ladies, and talk.
I've never been able to whistle him in like that, Mike. It never seemed to work for me.
They know. They want to talk. Come on up here. Come on, ladies. Come up here and talk. They're watching. I know they are. Come on, girls. Get up here and talk.
That's almost as bad as catcalling on the street. Thank you for subbing up to each other. But have an internet issue today. You have an internet issue today, I say. Okay.
There's only 3 up here now. Come on, girls. Get up here and talk.
Oh, there's plenty of room for people.
Plenty of room. Come on, girls. Get up here and talk.
I say, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I say. But
I do.
if she want to come, she will. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I know where she's chatting. Is that it? But that's not anybody's business, right?
They'll get up here and talk. Come on, girls. Get up here and talk.
Smooth keys.
It won't take long.
I just did I post the link? I'll post this one. That's
It won't take long.
That's the link to come on the panel. Smooth keys.
There's 2 or 3 girls that will get up on the panel and talk. Come on, girls. Get up here. They know how to talk. Come on, girls. Get up here and talk.
I'm not sure that's gonna work, Mike.
It'll work. I promise you it will.
Ha!
They know. They've just been lurking. They'll come up here and talk.
I do
Come on, girls.
get lurkers. I had it was like 24 people here, a little while ago, and I do see maybe only 8 to 10 in the chat. So I know there's people lurking. I'm going to.
No, Doug. They'll get up here and talk.
That's why I'm on leave.
It won't take long.
You're on leave
They just been lurking.
from school. Let me check what I say. You're on leave from school because you're going with your dad. I got it. Okay. I hope your dad's okay, I say.
There's some girls that will get up here and talk. Come on, girls. Get up here.
Post that essay, except that it's not completely true. It's not quite exactly accurate, but it's close. It more or less is the gist of my thing, yeah.
No, Joe. Hi, Joe. See you back.
Joe came back. Hey, Joe.
Yeah, Joe came back. She said
You had a visitor. I hope that's a good thing when you have a visitor. Oh, where did I go with that?
Well, I've got some stir fry. Should I turn my phone around and show it?
Sure. Show us the stuff. Right.
Everybody can see what I cooked.
I'm gonna give you the screen, in fact, Mike.
Okay.
That way I can pick my nose and no one can see me.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the phone around.
Do that.
We got stir fry. Stir fry. I'm turning the phone around.
Now it's got to be what, about 10 o'clock. Right? Oh, there you go. Late dinner. That looks good.
We got brown rice.
I see that.
We got a
That's an egg roll.
egg roll. Here we go.
Yeah.
And we got brown rice. And we got some good stir fry.
Okay. What kind of meat do you have in the stir fry, Mike?
Chicken.
That's chicken stir fry. Okay. Sounds
Chicken.
good.
Chicken. Okay.
Okay, I say thank you for stopping by.
So,
Take care.
how about all them ladies talking about that? Let's talk about it.
Nah, probably not a good idea. But I'm pretty sure that no one feels encouraged.
Well, I thought some ladies would talk about that. Come on.
About the chicken stir fry? Like, I got a wok. I like you cooking in my wok. I make chicken stir fry too. When the mood strikes me. But I don't put all those Chinese vegetables. I use vegetables I have. I use bell pepper and onion. Stuff like that. Maybe some chopped summer squash.
A wok is good.
Wok. Some soy sauce. Yeah, the wok is great. I love cooking in my wok.
How to walk you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gerf, do you use a wok?
No.
I do. Sometimes.
If I can't cook it,
Yeah, you heat it up. It's hot. It's got to be hot. You got to make the wok hot before you put the food in. Right? It's got to be hot. You got to heat the wok up and oil it, and let it get hot. So it's hot. Then you can put the food in.
Right. Well, I thought if I showed the food, them girls would get up here and talk to us. Come on, girls, get up here and talk to us.
About your food?
Well, why not?
So Brian's going to go on Valley tomorrow and have Chinese food. I think Brian might go to the Chinese buffet, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Lovely day in Tasmania, Joe.
Oh, shoes.
I thought Smooth Keys was going to come up. He asked for the link.
Come on, ladies, get up here and talk to us. Tell me my cooking is bad.
I think cooking at all is good.
You know the girls are watching, Doug. Tell them, come on up here.
I ain't gonna tell nobody nothing, Mike. I don't. People want to come on my panel, they could ask for the link. I'm certainly not gonna. I'm not a barker like a carnival barker. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, Doug. You know better than that.
Now this is what my dad
All the
told
ladies.
me. My dad was
The
born
ladies
in
are all.
31. My dad was born in
The ladies.
1931. Now,
Okay.
what he said was in the early 50s, I think he was back. He was in Germany in 51 and 52. He was this GI station in Germany. When he came back, he worked with a guy who was part of a traveling carnival. And what they had to show was they had Hitler's car. Now, I don't know if it was really Hitler's car. I don't think my dad, if he knows, he hasn't said one way or the other. He just says he doesn't know. But it was advertised as Hitler's car, and people could. It was at a carnival. You could get in it and they'd drive you around, and that was like a carnival. And he was the marker and the driver for the guy who owned the car and went with the carnival. And he had some kind of certification. I don't know what the fuck it was, but that was what he did for one summer. I don't know why he did that after he got back to Germany. Maybe his first job back or something like that. You know what I mean? He came back in '52. Most of the people he said, he told me in '51 and '52. A lot of the people that he was with in Germany, the GIs, got sent to Korea. Right? He didn't get sent to Korea. Lucky him, I guess. I don't know. And then he came back, and that was one of the things. The first thing he did, he worked for a guy who had a carnival thing. It was Hitler's car. I thought that was kind of interesting. So he said he was a barker, which meant he stood there and yelled at people in the car, whatever. Hey, you're gonna take this ride, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would want to do that. But.
My oldest brother was drafted in 1966, but he ended up spending his whole tour of duty in Germany.
Oh,
All in Germany. He didn't have to go to Vietnam.
I was married. My wife's cooking was like Russian roulette. I'll put that up, Brian. If I'm not paying attention, sorry about that. Uh-oh.
If any girls are watching this channel, please say so. What do you think, Doug? Is any girls watching this channel?
I think probably some. I think there's probably some.
Probably so. Okay.
Dougie, I'm going to step down for a little bit. I got to jump out of here.
Gurf, okay. Thanks for coming up.
I might be back later. I don't know if you're
Come
still
back
on.
whenever you want.
Talk to you.
Thank you for coming, Gurf.
Bye, Gurf. TC. Well, okay. Let's play some Dead.
No, I don't have any music with it. I don't have Alexa. We played some Dead today in the car. You were in the car ride, right? Well, I drank that beer, so that was pretty good. Now here comes this fucking guy. What's up, Pastor? Hey. Oh, he left.
Are you serious? Really?
Pastor came up. That was Pastor Mupp. He was here for 1 second. I hope he comes back. He decided not to, I guess. Oh, okay, Gurf. Maybe he came too late. You think maybe he was waiting for you to step down? I don't know.
We okay?
I'm all good.
Good.
I don't know why Pastor didn't stay up there, but perhaps he take me too seriously.
Thank you for the live stream, Doug.
Absolutely, Mike.
You're okay.
Yeah, we're all good. Like I said, we'll sit around for a while. If no one else comes up after a while, I might shut it down. But once again, it's all good. Oh, look at here. Your phone's at 12%. If you put it on the charger, that should help. Here he is. Good evening, Pat. Okay, that's the second time. So I guess that's about enough of that. How many times do I do that before I just don't let him up anymore? 3 times, maybe? Is twice enough? I'm just asking your opinion. He may be having a technical issue that I don't know about. Perhaps. I think there's an outside chance of that. An outside chance. Has he posted in the chat? I haven't seen him post in the chat. There he is. Yeah, no, Pastor, you want to come up? Come on up. I don't know twice now. I'll put you up, and you've left before I can finish saying hello. You left, right?
Is there a problem with me?
He hasn't said anything about you, Mike. I have no idea if he's doing it on purpose or if he's silly, or if he's got a technical issue, or if or what. He does have a bad habit of getting thrown off of my panel.
I have no problem with him.
I think Pastor's been thrown off of my panel more than anybody else has ever. Like by a long shot. I have thrown a few different people off one time or another for something, but usually only once or twice. I think Pastor's been thrown off my panel probably like 10 times now. That don't mean he's not welcome to come back up. All that means is I was done with him for that evening. That's all that.
I have no problem with him.
You know, I don't have any problem with anybody, let alone Pastor. I really don't. Pastor's been a friend of mine now for almost 2 years. Now, let me just say this unequivocally. I have lots of friends, you included, Mike, whose behavior I don't 100% endorse, right? That doesn't mean you're not my friend, and that doesn't mean I won't be friends with you, right? But it don't mean I endorse 100% of everything you do and say, right? I mean, you understand that, right? You know what I mean by endorse, right? Pastors like that too.
I'm not here to cause you a problem.
I know. And like I said, I'm not worried. My audio keeps cutting out. Is that true, man? Is my audio cutting out?
If you don't want me here, just say so.
Oh, I want you here, Mike. You're fine. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that even though Pat's has been thrown off my panel more times than I can remember, it don't mean he's not welcome to come up and try again.
Yeah, it was always a problem between you and me and him. I never caused any problem. It was him.
Ooh, Pastor, I don't have a problem with either. I don't get involved in problems. If he want to come up, he will.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna post that one. Let me see if I can find it again. You're gonna stay up
I'm a
here this
good
time?
person.
You gonna stay up here this time?
Thank you.
There we go. I'll post that one. That's what I was looking for. How are you doing this evening, Pastor Muppet? Oh, fuck me. That's 3 times. Now, why is my audio muddy like that?
I don't know.
How do I sound to you? Do I sound muddy? Like, am I breaking up?
I hear you fine.
Okay. Hello, Chewy. You're gonna try a 4th time. Okay. Are you looking to see how many? Are you trying to see how much of this I'll put up with or what?
Dougie, thank you for having me tonight.
Sure thing, Pastor. Absolutely.
It's fantastic to see you guys.
So, we're good.
You're kind of quiet. You're very quiet. Thank you, Brian. Sounds okay. Thank you, Marketplace. Okay, Exodus, that might be on your end, Exodus, because other people don't hear that. I don't know what that might be.
I hear you fine, Doug.
Thank you, Mike. So, what have you been up to today, Pastor?
How are you doing tonight, brother?
Nothing. What did you have for dinner?
I had bison tacos, actually. Thank you very
Bison
much.
tacos. Now that sounds nice. I find lately I order shrimp tacos. I don't know why, but when I get tacos, and we get them from an actual Mexican place here. They're
Everybody's
soft shell. You know.
We all have to eat. You know.
Disable the Bluetooth and see if that fixes it. Okay, Exodus. So, you guys make the light conversation. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back.
Dutchman, are you still here?
hate those goddamn people in Phoenix.
Your volume is low. If you hear me, your volume is low.
I don't think anyone wants to hear you, Mike.
Your volume is low. I'm just saying your volume is low.
And you're repeating yourself like a parrot.
It doesn't matter. Your volume is low.
Dutchman. My neighbor to the north. We had a fantastic day today, all, but you can't deny that. I hope you got to get outside and enjoy it.
Okay, we got Chewy back here.
Doug, his volume is low.
Yeah, his volume is low. I can hardly hear him. I told him.
Real low.
I told him. About all I can do.
Let me put my earphones on. Maybe you can hear me.
Whatever. His volume is low.
Let me put my earphones on. You're all in trouble now.
Doug, you keep freezing.
Hi, Chewy.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
There he goes. Doug, you keep freezing.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my internet.
Maybe because you're up in the attic.
Could be.
Okay, Chewy, we hear you.
Do you? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Your volume is fine.
I lose my internet some places in the house.
It's no good in some rooms, but it's okay in others.
In my bathroom.
Oh, cool. So you changed your avatar since you were last year.
Yeah. Goofy picture.
I got my 4th grade class picture somewhere. I should put it up. The other one, I think, is my senior picture that was in my yearbook. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, boy. Getting a cold.
Overlay. What the hell is this shit? I don't even see it over here. It used to be right down here. Upload logo. I don't know where it went. I used to have it here. A picture from when I was like 18 years old. I don't see it back there anymore.
He's gone again.
Pastor's gone again. No idea. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. We can test it. Let me see. Let's try it now. Yeah, that's what it is. Because we don't hear it now. But you know what? We got to be a little tolerant. Hey, Cloud, how you doing? Cloud, thanks for coming by. We're just chilling over here, buddy. I posted your link. I don't know if anybody went over. I'm just looking around a bit. What have you been up to, Chewy? Did you go by Dumpstar? I see Dumpstar has a panel up.
I don't go over there anymore.
No?
Not wanted.
Yeah. He has good and bad days, it seems, right?
Yeah, he viciously attacked me quite a few times. I
Wow.
mean, really nasty. So, fuck him. Oh,
I was talking with Mike earlier, back in like months and months ago when I first started going to see him. The chat was very different than it is now. It was
mhm.
very, and things change. And YouTube, like chats change. You could go back to a place a month later, and it's all different than it was the last time you were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has, Doug.
Let me see. I got him right here. He had
Was he got like 10 subs, 10,000 subs now? Yeah, he got them by people watching, I'm sure. Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna worry about none of that. I think they're mostly bots. Not that
No, I
I
mean,
don't.
that's the people that are hanging out at his chat now. He screwed up, but
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I think it's mostly bots. I think that
that's what he wanted. So, yeah.
I don't begrudge anybody the amount of subs they have because for some people it's important, for others it isn't. You know what I mean? Not everybody views chat the same way.
Well, he wants to become this big YouTuber, and he's not gonna.
Well, then
So.
he's got no matter how many subs he has, if he's gonna do that, he has to do it with his personality. It's sheer, what it is. It's personality. It's the way you appear to others, right? So whether or not those subs are there, you'll either be successful or not. I wish everybody success. I hope everybody does well in YouTube. That's really what I hope.
What is that mumbling?
I'll tell you what it is. Watch this. Look. See, it's gone, right?
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what's causing it.
What did you do?
I muted Mike. And watch, like this. See, like that. But, we're not going to leave Mike muted.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Do you have a TV? Do you have your TV on or something, Mike?
What have I done?
No. Nothing. You didn't do anything. No. Do you have your TV on or something in the background?
I haven't done anything to you.
No.
So tell me, Pastor, did you turn your volume up so we can hear you now?
Can you hear me, Doug?
I can barely hear you. Like you're whispering.
Talk to me, Doug.
I have not done nothing to nobody.
No, you haven't, Mike.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
That's better. Let's see. Okay. I was gonna stop and read the chat once in a while.
Oh boy, excuse me.
So we got him coming back on. This is, I think, number 6 or 7. 6 anyway. So, Pastor, I don't know why, but for some reason you are kind of like don't hear you very well. Today.
I'm having trouble tonight. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's caused by inebriation or from YouTube, but I'm having trouble. Hi, Chewy.
Shandy, thank you for coming by, Shandy. Your favorite Halo read mission, just to clarify. Okay. I got an Exodus. Jenny, thanks for stopping by.
I just wanted to say hi, Jen. I understand. Hi, Shandy.
So we've been having a nice quiet night here, Shane.
Shandy is one of the coolest ladies on the internet. Shandy, I hope you conveyed my disdain for Lady Venom. For Lady,
What?
I don't know, Joker's Lady. There we go. I hope you
Okay.
disdain my.
Pastor,
Yes, Doug.
let's be careful what we say up here.
What's it? I was just
Okay,
conveying.
channel. Thank you, Dutchman, for posting that.
I was
What's
just
up, Lucy?
conveying my from Shandy to Lady from Joker's Lady. There we go.
Let me ask a question. In the chat, can you hear Pastor speaking? I mean, 'cause I'm having trouble hearing him. I just wonder if the chat can actually hear him.
Do I need to scream, Doug?
No, you have to scream.
Please don't.
I'll just talk in my normal voice.
Okay.
We all good.
Thank you for having me tonight, Doug. I'm glad you haven't kicked me off yet.
Well, it's still early.
Give it time.
Give him time. He'll be kicked off.
Well, I hope not. I mean, this is what I hope, Pastor. I hope that you don't come up here and engage in a basic conversation with people.
I haven't
That's what I
drank
hope.
I like you, Doug. I always have.
Yeah, you're scaring me now. That's okay.
No, seriously, Doug. I like you. I always have. You're a good guy. You have much more patience than I could ever have. I'll tell you that right now.
I've been told by people very, very close to me that I have infinite patience. But I don't know necessarily believe what people tell me either.
You have more patience than Mother Teresa. No, seriously.
I agree, Luce. Exodus has a question for you, Pastor.
Doug, I'm here to answer every question you have.
Well, he wants to know why you get kicked off a lot.
Why?
Because
What?
he's an idiot.
Okay. Exodus is wondering why you get kicked off so much. Exodus, if I may answer that, like I said, it's about a basic conversation.
That's putting it nicely, Doug.
I will put the link in. Yes, I will.
Chewy, I'm sorry that you don't care with me anymore, but I still love you.
Oh, but don't go on an apology.
I can't hear him anyway.
It's better look if you own it. Right? Isn't it? Because that's why pretend otherwise? Right? Let's see. Let's say hello to Shandy.
To be any worse than what I am.
Hey
Hello,
guys,
Shandy.
Hey,
can
Shandy.
you? Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we can. Hello.
Okay. Hey, Chewy, Doug, Pastor, Mike.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good to see you tonight.
I'm hanging in there. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Thank you.
Having a quiet night.
Well, that's kind of unusual, ain't it?
Be
I'm
happy to
sorry.
know too.
Thank you, lady, for
I
answering.
try. I try to keep it quiet. I do.
So, whose mic is muffling or messing up?
I'll show
My
you.
name is Mike
Watch.
H.
No, somebody's microphone. It sounds like they're in
You don't
a
hear it. You don't hear
jar.
it now, right?
Now I don't know. I did a minute ago.
Yep. You will now. Now you'll hear it again.
I hear it now.
Yeah.
Doug, the only time I've ever
Sorry
been
about that.
kicked off your panel is when I was passed out enough before it ended.
Yeah. When you passed out before I booted you. Yeah. That happened a few. Shandy. What can he do to fix it? I'm
I
asking.
love it.
He's got his TV on or something.
It sounds like
Well, I asked
somebody in an
Shandy.
aquarium underwater.
That's what it sounded like.
It sounds like TV in the background.
This is what I think. I think he's got the YouTube. He hasn't muted the YouTube when he came.
Good to see you,
Possibly.
Chewy.
No, my voice is clear.
When you come to StreamYard, you gotta mute the YouTube, right? Before you come. Is that not right,
Hello.
Shandy?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
You can't hear me?
Well, I mean, whatever the noise is, it's overpowering. I can't. It's like you're fading in and out, and everybody's fading in and out.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay,
Let me
guys.
try
I'll
this.
come
Hold on a
back to
second.
you.
Shandy,
Yeah.
is it because he hasn't muted the YouTube before he came to StreamYard?
Who?
Well, it's the guy in the top center. Come on, it's Mike.
It's okay,
Oh,
guys. I'll come looking for you.
it's well. If he had YouTube open, you would hear an echo.
You would
This
hear
is
an
like
echo.
a muff.
Let me turn him on again. So it's not an echo, is it?
No, it's not an echo. It sounds like somebody's inside a box or something. You can barely hear them. Mute. Okay, mute Mike's microphone and see what happens.
Well, I've done it several times now. We've done that several times. I've determined where the source of the problem is. I'm trying to figure out
Ma-
what the problem is.
Well, if it's Mike, he needs to go out and come
Yep.
back up again.
Okay.
He
I'll
needs
tell
to turn off his TV or
him.
something.
I'll
Does
tell
he
you
have
what, Mike. Could you drop off the panel and I'll let you back up again? See if that helps.
It could be just a bad connection.
Could be a bad connection, right?
Yeah.
You want to try that, Mike?
Hello.
Hello. You want to try dropping off the panel and coming back up again?
No.
Oh,
okay?
well, I think it might help because the other option is to mute you and then we can't hear you at all. Because
I
Mike.
said no. No.
Well, we
Whoa.
can't hear. Doug
I
will
will
let
not
you
drop
back
off
up.
the panel.
Doug
No.
will let you back up.
if he wants to
Oh.
come back up, he come back up.
That's where the noise was.
Yeah, I
That was
know.
a definite no.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm going to see if it works. Right?
I mean, he could come back up, because sometimes, it's a bad connection. You have to have really good, fairly good internet to be on StreamYards, and the host has to have pretty good, internet for everybody to come up too. But if you don't have good internet connection yourself, you have issues.
Yeah.
Do I sound all right?
Yeah,
Everyone
you
else
sound
sounds
fine.
fine. The issue
Okay.
was something in Mike's audio. I don't know what the issue was.
He
Hello,
has a
Kevin.
TV on. He has a television on in the background or
No,
something.
Chewy, that's
No,
not what it was.
That's
Wait, that's
not what the
not what it
problem was.
was.
It was his microphone.
Yeah, his microphone wasn't right. Something in his audio was screwed up.
Yeah, that was the whole problem. But like I said, you
I'm
go
drinking
sometimes
tequila
it's just
tonight. Someone please stop me before it's too late.
You can go too anytime you're ready, Pastor. No
What did
worries.
he say?
He said he's drinking tequila. He needs someone to stop him before it's too late.
Please
Oh
stop me
God!
before it's too
Don't get shit faced drunk for crying out loud.
late.
Okay, I'll be back in a moment.
I love you,
I
Sherry.
heard this joke. Y'all know Nick Brownell from Willie T's and all. Well, I watched the Smoking Tunas
Is
live
that
cam
Shandy?
on the web, and he made a joke tonight. He said, "You know why the man threw his wife off a cliff?" And he said, "No, why? Because he wanted to kill her, tequila."
Is that you, Shandy?
Yeah, that's me.
I love hearing your
It's
voice, sweetheart.
oh, thank you. Yours ain't so bad. Yours ain't so
Seriously.
bad either.
Seriously, grew up in South Missouri and you grew up in Northern Arkansas, and you sound just like I remember.
No, actually, no. Actually, I'm a damn Yankee. Ser- Seriously, I was born in Indiana,
Yeah, it doesn't
but
matter
when
where you're
I was
born. The only thing that matters is where you live now.
right, well, I lived between the Carolinas, North and South Carolina, from the time I was 18 till 4 years ago.
I love your
So
live
you're
stream,
around.
sweetheart.
You pick up the accent when you're around, a lot. And
What
I
is
got I got
I
told to
love your live stream, sweetheart.
do what
what is
now?
And
Floridian? What do
Jokers
you
lady
consider
that I hate her.
Floridian?
And tell
I
Jokers
don't
lady
know.
that I hate her.
Just garbage that goes down the
Okay,
water.
I'll be sure to give her the message. I screenshotted your message over and Dead Dog and showed it to her. She just laughed.
You're a fantastic girl.
I'm nobody.
And
I'm
tell
just me.
Jokers lady. You can tell her that also.
Yes. Truthfully, she is a good woman.
Yes,
She's a
she
good
is.
friend. I mean, let
She's a
me tell
fantastic
y'all a little bit of
lady.
story.
She's a fantastic
Let me tell,
lady, just like you are.
thank you. Well, let me tell you a little story about her. I had most of y'all know I had total knee replacement a year ago,
Yep.
and she was going to drive all the way from Florida up here to stay with us for 3 weeks to help because I helped me because I couldn't get around. After knee surgery, she was going to come up here and stay for 3 weeks to help us. And she said if she had to, she would sleep in her car. Which, of course, I wouldn't let her do that. But I mean, that's
I
just
don't
how
think
good a person she is.
I don't think you could ask for any more of a better friend than that.
I mean, her and I, we talk all the time. She's well, pretty much all the time. And I mean, she's one of the nicest, kindest people that would give you her shirt off her back if she could.
I'd love your
And
shirt off her back.
I bet you would. Shut up.
I'm sorry, I'll be quiet. No,
You're mild.
you're
You'll
right.
be all
You're
right.
right. You're right. No, no, she's a fantastic lady, just like you
Uh,
are. And
you gonna give me the big head
I
now.
love you both. I really do.
Hope I didn't miss anything exciting.
No, we're just talking about shirts off people's backs, and that we hate people, and no, it's all good. And Doug
Cap-
says, "What?"
Captain, you want to post your link? Go ahead and post your link in my chat. Everyone should be able to go to your channel anyway. That's
You
why
need
they're
to
all
kick
mod.
me off tonight, Doug.
What's that,
Ugh. Excuse me.
Hmm?
I guess Mike got mad,
I
didn't
hope
come
not.
back.
I don't think it
Yeah,
was an
because
unreasonable
Shandy,
request.
ever since you posted that video about Table Rock Lake. You got under.
I don't think he listens to what you really say. I mean, I think he thought you were saying like, get off. You know, like,
I think I was
go.
perfectly clear when I said, "Can you step down and I'll let you back up again."
Well, and I said it too. I said, Mike, just step down. I said, because if you come back up, it might be better. Just step
It might be
down, and,
better.
and Doug will put the link. How clear can you be?
I asked Shandy, of course, what she thought we could do about it, and her advice seemed reasonable to me. And so I suggested to Mike what Shandy said: step down and come back. That's not an
Shandy,
unreasonable
ever since you
request.
posted that
Yeah.
video about Table Rock Lake, you got under my skin.
Oh,
Ground.
that is a beautiful lake. I mean,
It
it
is.
that up through there is amazing. And then, they had the showboat Branson Bell, which I went on, and they wouldn't let you live stream there, but
I was so
you're not
happy
supposed to
to
take.
see that someone, at least someone on YouTube, posted that. I was so glad to see that. Thank you for that.
Well, I plan on this summer when it gets warmer, going
I
back
grew
up
up in
there and maybe
Florida.
just sitting and doing a live stream.
I
Thank
grew
you,
up in.
I
Joe.
got a lot.
Thank you.
Mhm. You're
I
gonna go
got
up
a
there to
lot
do.
of fun. Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
go
go
back.
up. I'm not gonna ride the boat, but I'm gonna go up there at the lake and, just sit and watch boats and do a live stream.
The duck boat has a bad reputation.
Oh God, yeah. So you know about the duck boat?
Yeah, I've not. I know about the duck boat. Yeah, they have a bad reputation for killing people.
Yeah, that what the whole story is on that. I don't remember how many years ago, but they had like duck boats. You could, take people out, ride, tour the lake, and all that. Well, this company that owned the duck boats, it was in the weather forecast that it was going to be bad weather, and the people that owned the boats decided to go anyway, even though there was a storm coming up. You could see it coming, and with all the weather warnings, and they still took the boat out, and it got in choppy water and it sunk.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
I don't remember how many people actually got killed. I didn't find out about it till after I moved here. But I mean, it was pretty bad disaster,
Don't
and
they
it,
put
it was
on
all the do what?
don't they put on life jackets?
Yeah, supposedly, but I mean, the lake was so choppy and so bad, and
Oh,
the whole thing is they didn't pay attention to the weather reports. I mean, they had weather reports like what, an hour so, and they weren't supposed to go out. It was against all the rules and everything. They took these people out anyway,
what are
and they lost their lives.
what are duck boats?
It's like a big old boat that carries several. What would you call it? A houseboat, pastor, kind of, sort of thing.
It's a tourist thing, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you can have like what 20 people ride on it, and they take you tours around the lake and everything.
Mhm.
oh,
But not to. They were told not to go out. The weather said not to go out. Yeah, Girth, that was Table Rock Lake.
I thought you were talking. I thought you were saying like those little two-piece boats, paddle boat
No, no,
things.
no, no.
Go out.
This is like a. I think it would
Duck
hold
boats
like
are a
20.
large boat that can
Yeah,
handle
no,
like
it's a
20 or
tourist
30
boat.
people.
Up
Yeah.
in the Poconos, they have those little swan boats. You go
If
in.
you're in the Keys, you'd call it a party boat, right?
Okay, I don't really, like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about it. I just heard about it, and
It
there's a
was
couple
Gurf. Gurf had
videos
something to
on YouTube.
say.
Yeah, I
His
see
Uncle
that they
Gurf
can,
had to say.
and there's several videos on YouTube about it when it happened. I think they even showed a video of it sinking or something to that effect. But
Mhm.
I got a question for you. What do you think about that disaster that happened in Boston this morning?
Oh God.
That
I
big
think it's a
old,
terrible,
Uh,
I think it's a
Duck
a
terrible.
lot of,
boats are supposed to handle like 20 or 30 people.
yeah.
And they
But you know,
killed
you
Griff
know,
everybody
says they
that
can
day.
drive on land and in the water. That's what Griff says. See what he
I,
posted?
yeah, I see that.
Now,
I don't. Is
the
that the
thing this
same kind
morning,
of boat?
Shandy, apparently the ship lost power, right? Is what
Yeah,
they're
I
saying.
seen that. Yeah, I
And so
seen
he
that.
didn't have
There's a.
control.
I
But
just
you
feel
know,
Whether or
sorry
not
some.
the
for the
bridge should
family
have fallen.
members. I
Yeah.
just feel sorry
Well,
for the family members of those people who went in the water. I hope they find
Yeah.
them.
yeah. Now, apparently they got the Mayday out in time and they were able to close the highway before they got loaded up with
Yeah, you
cars.
can
Like they
watch the
already had
video.
traffic.
Yeah, you can watch the video. They stopped the highway traffic from going across the highway,
Now,
the
But
bridge.
you
the
know,
people who went
Yeah,
in the water were construction workers working an overnight shift on the bridge
yeah.
who
At
apparently
right.
didn't
1:30
have
a.m.
time to get off or maybe didn't.
Yeah,
They were construction workers at 1:30 a.m., Pastor, working on the bridge.
Right.
you saw their
Okay.
vehicles sitting there on the bridge when they went into the river. Yeah,
Those are
But
the
you know,
people who went in the water with the
I've watched the
so.
speed it up, speed it up. I guess that's the word version. Excuse me.
sped up.
And yeah, sped up, speed it up, whatever.
Speed it up, sped up.
However you want to say it.
I love you.
But anyway, the
You're
Zoom
great,
version,
Shandy.
okay, the room. Uh, and it did show the lights going out off and on. But you know,
Yeah,
it was headed to go like it normally should. But even if it lost power, even if it lost power, it shouldn't have turned like that, like it did. It should have just kind of cruised on straight. It made a, I mean, almost like a sharp turn,
but if you
and
if
it
you
should
lose power, you have no control over that ship
You
whatsoever.
go whichever way
right.
whichever way the water takes you.
But it
Well,
would seem like it would just kind of cruise on through.
Who's
so
What
what's
doing
the
the
hell
that?
question?
is that?
I know. What is that?
That's Pastor.
I hear.
That's my phone. I'm sorry.
I was hearing a boing boing.
Yeah, that's my
You know,
phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgive me.
that's a
Do
new
we
That's
one
my
on
suppose
me.
that
phone.
you don't know the whole story? Shandy, the story is
Yeah.
for now, the ship lost power and hit the bridge. Are we thinking
Right.
there's something more to it than that? Or I mean, I don't
I
know. I'm not
I
quick
kind of want.
to go
Yeah,
The
ahead.
Gert
ship
put a
weighed
link in there about the duck boat.
95,000 tons empty, and it was loaded with 10,000 container ships.
Yeah, but so that
The
means
one thing I heard,
if it lost
the one thing
power,
I heard,
it would just
yeah.
go ahead.
If you
Go
lost
ahead, Dave.
power, you have no control of the rudder or
Right.
anything.
This is what I heard.
You
Right.
I
have
heard they
no
had it
control
loaded.
of that ship now.
I heard they had
Right.
it
Who the
loaded
But
fuck
to
is
maximum
quit calling me?
capacity,
Leave me the
but
fuck
not beyond.
alone.
Is someone calling me on the phone? It's Chewy. Chewy,
but
stop calling.
Chewy,
Yeah,
stop
it's
calling me.
Pam.
God damn it.
but the
So
momentum of the
I can't
boat.
help it.
All right.
You
It's
just intrigued
the
me
boat
so.
is going a certain speed, and
yeah,
even if it lost power, it wouldn't turn like that quickly because it is so heavy, and it would have kind of just
I just hope the
cruised
Coast
on
Guard
through.
can find I just hope the Coast Guard can find those people who were lost in the river.
yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
That's horrible. I mean, their families are just sick right now.
Yeah.
The boat has momentum. I know it takes a train like 3 miles to stop. The boat probably takes at
Right.
least that much. The ship. This is what I heard. The ship was loaded to capacity, but not beyond. They
Right.
had the maximum
Right.
load they could carry by law. So it wasn't in
10,000
Right.
container
violation. It
ships
wasn't in
heading
violation
for
of being overloaded.
yeah.
That's what I heard anyway. I heard the power went out and they lost control of the ship and it hit the damn pier. I don't know at what
I'm on.
stage the power went out, but
I'm almost want to agree
Once
with
you lose
Gurf
power,
on
you
that.
have no rudder power.
yeah,
Once
we
you lose
understand.
Yeah,
power,
but
you have no rudder power. You
You're at the
cannot
mercy of
control
the
that
current
ship.
and the wind. You're at the mercy of the current and the wind if you're in the
Yeah.
water without power. Absolutely.
You have no rudder power. You cannot control that
Yeah,
ship
but
right now.
you're missing the whole point. Is it's going at a pretty good speed. You lose power, it's going to coast. It's not going to turn that quick. Even with the current, that big a ship is not going to turn that quickly, even in that current with that weight. It's going to
Depends
basically
on
kind
when
of
they lost the
coast
power.
on through.
Lose power.
Sweetie, that ship weighs 95,000 tons empty,
That's what
and it
I'm
was
saying.
loaded.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's still going to coast. It's still going to coast. It's not going to turn
So
that
let me get
quick to
this
go
straight.
hitting the bridge.
Shandy, you feel the ship
Yeah.
should ought to have maintained its trajectory, right?
It pretty
Now,
much, yeah.
If
It
they
wouldn't have
could
went
have
turned that
wait
quick.
a
sustained
minute, hold on,
power,
Shandy. Wait a minute, Shandy. What if the ship was not on its final approach to going underneath when it lost power? That is to say, it had yet to make adjustments in its course to line up properly.
the ship was leaving port. It was not coming into port.
But if you
You
if
know
you
that.
look at the video, it was headed to go straight in between them, whatever pylon, whatever you want to call them, to go right under the bridge where it
Pylons.
was supposed to be. It was supposed to, the way it was headed, it would have went straight underneath them, no problem. But when it lost the
Okay.
power and all that, it turned, and it turned just a little. To me, it turned a little too quickly.
When they try
For
to overcompensate for power, the ship turns sideways. That's just the way it happens.
it's possible.
And they
You know,
it's
I have a question. At what stage, like how long before the ship hit the bridge, did the Mayday go
yeah,
out? Because they had time to close the street, right? They had time
I'm
to close
glad
the
I'm glad they had time to stop the traffic across the bridge
Yes,
before the
that's what
train
my question.
before
My
the
question is,
before the
how
ship
long?
hit it.
How long before the ship hit the bridge did the Mayday go out? Like, what's the time frame there? Was it
yeah.
a minute?
But I mean,
Was it 5 minutes? Was it 10 minutes? If they put the Mayday an hour before, then I agree with Shandy. It should never have happened. But obviously, it must have been pretty close to the bridge, right?
by the
I,
yeah, I
I
mean,
remember seeing a tractor and trailer being the last thing to cross the bridge before it collapsed.
yeah, I remember right before
I think
it
Yeah.
hit the bridge, there was no
important
traffic. So
yes, because they shut the road. They had enough time to shut the road. What the important thing I'd like to know is how long before the boat hit the bridge? How long before then did they put the Mayday out? Did they?
yeah,
Because it takes time to close the highway. You got to
yeah, it
mobilize
does.
officers. You got to get them to block the traffic, right? It doesn't
And
take
they
10.
have to,
So it
Thankfully,
must
and
most
they'd have to
traffic
be
was
in the
stopped
area.
before this happened.
See, and what gets me is
there must have been
it would have to be a good bit of time to get police there to stop traffic. I mean, unless there was some right there at the bridge to shut it off, it would take a good
I think the
bit.
only people who went down were the people who were working on the bridge
they were
that
the
night.
construction workers. They fell in the water. There
Yeah,
were no people that were driving cars over the bridge in a
no,
commuter
Right.
capacity who went
they
in the
had
water.
stopped. They had stopped traffic across the bridge before
Well,
that
okay,
happened.
how long after the power went out did the ship hit the bridge? Was it a minute? Was it 5 minutes? Was it 10 minutes? I'm just wondering.
Hello, Angel.
It's
Did
hard.
anything happen to
Excuse me.
the ship?
Yeah, the ship hit the bridge. It's all banged up.
Yeah, the ship was
Well, it's
Banged
not.
up,
destroyed
but I mean,
beyond
Okay, wait,
recognition.
Chewy, the ship did not sink. It's not going to
no.
sink.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know.
ship's still floating there.
I stay away
But
from water.
The
Yeah.
ship is
it's
not
not.
I'm
going
almost
to Sri
out.
Lanka because it's
That ship will
damaged
not be
beyond
going to Sri
repair.
Lanka. It will not. It will not be going to Sri Lanka. I'm quite sure of
It's
that.
damaged beyond repair.
But now somewhere I heard that this same ship has been in at least two accidents before. Supposedly, it hit a dock. I'm not sure. And this is just conversations I've had with different people about it, and I don't know exactly where they got their info. But I was told that this same ship had been in two incidents before, and one it hit a dock, and I don't know if it was there in Boston or where, I haven't had a chance to look up the facts about it, but that's just what I heard. And the person that told me is a pretty good, reliable source on knowing facts. They make sure they know their facts before they say anything. So evidently they heard or read or something about it. So I don't know
Um,
for
yeah.
sure. You
I
know.
just wonder how is this going to concern the traffic of
They're gonna go
Baltimore
on the
for
Yeah.
other.
months.
That was
Yeah.
895. The bridge was on 895. They could use the bridge that 695 and 95 both use. It's a couple miles away. However,
Oh
the
yeah,
traffic
that
will be greater. Now, there was a point that Mike brought up, a very valid point, is that will the company's insurance pay for the restoration of the bridge?
yeah.
Somebody has to pay for it. I mean,
That was
somebody
well, you
has
know
to
who
be
pays for it?
responsible.
Pastor. We're all gonna pay for it
Yeah.
unless their insurance covers it.
That's true, Doug, but somebody has to be responsible for this.
So
That's
what do you
just
do?
the way
Throw
it
them in
is.
jail or collect the money or both? What do you do?
Well, throwing them in jail is not going to answer the situation.
And yeah, not to mention we don't know that there was criminal negligence either. There might have been
Exactly.
if
What
they
was the
went
Exactly.
name of the cargo ship? What was it? What
and
was it?
registered in
The
Singapore. I don't know what its name is,
the
but
ship was registered in Singapore. It was called
somebody owns it,
the
and somebody has insurance.
yeah.
Now,
I
if
forget the big
if they
cargo
did not
ship
do the
company.
proper maintenance on the ship and that's found out, that's criminal negligence. But if they did
Yeah.
keep everything, if they did do all their proper maintenance, there may be no criminal negligence here, depending on what they determine the cause of the power outage was, right?
Yeah.
Depending.
I
Angel,
mean,
how are you
It's
tonight?
if you lose power, you have no control over that ship,
Okay, we
and you have
understand that.
no
We all,
control what it's
Pastor,
going to do.
you said that a dozen times, and we all got that. Nobody doubts that.
Okay, Doug, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Well, just don't repeat yourself 12 times. That's all.
okay.
Next
I
Hey,
mean,
question.
Angel.
I
Next
never
question.
wanted to
Sheila
see
does
this to
that to you,
Next
happen.
question.
Tessa.
Is the captain held in any way responsible for this? The captain of the ship.
Well, it depends
The
on what
captain
happens.
is always held responsible regardless of what happens to the ship.
Well, that's true too. I
What
would say
time
because
did it
he's the man.
happen? What time did it happen?
One,
1:30 in the morning.
1:30 in the morning. Something. Yeah.
Maybe the captain was sleeping. They do sleep.
Well, listen. The captain has a right to sleep. He has help that helps him do that. Supposed to
Uh-huh.
be in charge when he's sleeping. That don't mean he's not in charge just because he's asleep, right? I don't think it
The
does.
captain
captain's supposed to
is
be
in charge of getting that ship out of the harbor. Once you get out in the full ocean, it's all your own.
Yeah, Chewy, Pastor's got a point. He probably would not have been sleeping as they were exiting the harbor, right? Probably not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. But see, the
Hold on,
captain,
wait a
he's
minute.
the head.
Wait, if I'm not mistaken, isn't there a harbor pilot?
Well, yeah, they have
There are with cruise ships.
they have harbor pilots to guide you out of the ocean, but they didn't need that.
The harbor pilot comes on board and takes the wheel of the ship.
Yes,
That's on cruise ships. Now
but
I
they
don't
didn't
know
require that
Are you,
tonight.
I don't know, Candy. I don't know that for sure. Maybe you do.
Well, Joe
But I
Lady
know
went on.
that.
Joe
What up,
Lady went
Mario?
on a cruise a little for a year. Yes, and she,
Every cruise ship I've ever been on, they had pilot ships to push you around.
Well, there's pilot ships,
that
but
because
there's no. Listen, look it up. I'm not making this up. I don't know what the criteria is, but in harbors often have pilots come out, get on the ship, and actually
Yes,
drive it.
they'll
And I'm not
actually
sure
take
why,
over
when, and
control of
where.
the ship. Yes,
I don't know what the criteria on that is. So I would wonder: was there a
I
harbor
know.
pilot? Right. That would be my
Well,
next question.
if I wasn't on my phone, I could Google it, but I'm not anywhere I can Google it. So
You wouldn't get me on a ship or anything for $1 million. Go in the water. definitely afraid of water.
Angel, I know you want to play with my dinghy.
What?
What?
So the
Oh,
first
that
boat
ain't
I
what
owned
she
when I
said.
was about 12 years old was an 8-foot dinghy. It was aluminum. It had oars.
An
Absolutely.
8-foot
I had
dinghy.
it. My friend was
You
Riparian. He was
impressed me,
on the
Doug.
water, and so I kept it down in his yard. And we would go down, throw it in the water. It would row out, fish or whatever. We used to, we used to push the gunnel down and sink the boat for the fun of it, and pick it up and dump it upside down again, stuff like that. But mainly we fished. Problem with the fucking aluminum dinghy was that I got sunburnt like a motherfucker that year. You know what I mean? I spent
Is it a dinghy or a John boat? Are
It's an
they same thing?
8-foot aluminum dinghy. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just a little
What?
rowboat. Just a little rowboat.
Okay.
It would hold 2 people comfortably. If you put the third person in, someone was going overboard. It wasn't going to work like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. In the south, they call them John boats.
John boats. It might be a John boat then. Yeah. It was the type of thing that if you had a yacht at a mooring, you would have it on the shore to row out to get on the yacht. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah, they like I said in the south, they call them John boats. Oh God, y'all are a mess.
Now, after about 2 seasons, the boat was completely wrecked, being aluminum, and because we dragged it in and out and everything, more or less the bottom got thin. Oh, there
Yeah.
goes Chewy. And so eventually, I think I just left it sit there. I don't ever know what happened to it really in the end. Gave it to my friend, maybe. I don't know. I was young. I mean, I was literally like in junior high school. Hey, Chewy, thank you for being up here with us. You want a link, Angel?
Bless you.
Okay, here's the link.
Thank you.
Have you been asking? Yeah, bless you, Pastor.
Thank you, Doug.
Chewy, feel free to come back up. I don't know why you left.
Bless you again.
Thank you.
Sometimes
There's the link, Angel.
I see it 6 times in a row, right?
There's an old saying, I don't know. It's old wives' tale. Say if you sneeze 13 times.
Shandy left. Thank you for coming up, Shandy.
Damn.
You need a tissue?
I'll be okay, Doug. Thanks.
Back in the day, guys all carried handkerchiefs,
Back in the day.
right? It was a faux pas not to have one. Shandy, welcome back.
I hit my
Hello,
phone and it went to
Shandy.
Google and I don't know where else. I need to leave my dang phone laying down so I don't mess with nothing.
Hello, Shandy.
Hey.
You make my world go round.
Oh God, you're embarrassing me, but okay. If you can see my face, I'm probably blushing 3 shades of red.
3 shades of
I
red.
grew up in southern Missouri and you grew up in northern Arkansas. We're not that far apart.
I haven't been here but 4 years, Pastor.
I got Angel coming up, I think.
That's long enough.
Yeah. Okay, where?
Hey, Angel,
Trying
speak
not
up.
to.
Hello, Angel.
Do you like that picture?
You
What
there?
picture? Let me look.
Do you like that picture?
Do I like the picture?
That's me as a
Shannon.
psychotic man.
Or no,
It looks
no,
like a
I'm sorry.
Photoshop picture of you, doesn't it? Or am I wrong? No?
That's me as a psychotic man with bald.
You as a bald psychotic man. I thought it looked a bit like you. But I see you're wearing a mustache and mutton chops, right?
Yes, I have goatee.
Shandy, the Buffalo
Yeah,
River is like heaven on earth.
I haven't got to go there yet. I've seen a lot of pictures and stuff, but I haven't got to go there yet.
I hope you
I would
do,
like
sweetheart.
to. I would
The
like to,
Buffalo
but
River is like heaven on earth.
hiking is out for me. I can't do hiking, so I'd have to go somewhere where I could park and not have to walk too far. But I've got Facebook.
I hope you get to float that river, sweetheart. It's like heaven on earth.
Like I said, I've got Facebook friends here that go there quite a bit, and I see their pictures and videos. It is gorgeous. I would love to
Yes, it
go.
is. I
Angel,
hope
I
you
would
do.
love to.
I hope you do.
Angel, how are you doing this evening?
I'm okay. How are you?
So far, so good.
Hi, Angel.
Hi, honey.
Hey,
I
Angel.
got
Hi, Angel.
I got my own turmoil going on, but it's all right.
Oh, she called me honey. You know what that means.
So tell
Mhm.
me the story behind.
No one I don't want to know.
Tell me the story behind the avatar pic, Angel. Why have you decided to Photoshop this or whatever you've done?
Why not?
Why not? Okay, good enough. No,
Oh,
that's
you just
good. I
don't.
mean, that's fine.
I just thought
What else
I'd
is good?
switch it up a little bit.
Hmm.
I had a beautiful avatar as Angel, but she asked me to remove it. So
And I'm glad
that's
you
what I had to
respected her
do.
request, Pastor. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
On my behalf, I thank you for respecting her request.
Well, since we're talking about avatars, I'll explain mine. Mine is
Shandy,
from, huh?
do you know my friend S.A. from Pakistan?
No.
Here he is. S.A. is Shandy up in the corner. You know Pastor. I think you know Angel too, right?
Hello, S.A.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
hey,
Shandy.
SA.
Please explain your avatar then.
All right. My picture is actually a picture from a friend of mine that lives in Key West. He took the picture, and those were some boats that were going in the evening, and he happened to catch them at right. There's actually three boats there if you look real close. And so I've had this forever, and that's what it is. It's boats in Key West. I thought it was the most pretty, beautiful picture, and I've kept it ever since.
And that's the only avatar I've ever known you to have, Shandy.
I've changed it a couple times. Like he also took another one that was so cool. It's kind of orange like this,
Oh,
and in the clouds it had a S.
that's right. I remember
It
that.
looked
Jesus God,
it
people
has
are
a
getting run
S, and
over in the middle of the
it
street.
was an actual picture that he took of a cloud. And there's two different times he's caught pictures down there that has a S, and one was a blue sky that had a white cloud that looked like an S, and then they had another one with sunset like this, and the cloud looked like an S. But I like both, but this has always been my favorite, so I've kept it and never changed it.
Okay. Let me ask SA a couple of questions.
All right.
You're sitting in the back of a moving vehicle? Yes. Okay. You on your way to see? Okay, you're on your way there. Okay. Yep. Okay. And you're on your way to see your father now. You haven't been oh, there he is. What's up, Papa? Here, let me do this. Wait. There we go. How's that? This is SA's dad driving here. Now you're going for what? Physical therapy, right?
You gotta get the picture off. I'll be back. That picture's terrible. I'll be back. I'm sorry.
Oh, bye, Angel. Your audio is a bit choppy, SA. I'm not sure what it is, but you're breaking in and out. You're on your way to physical therapy, right? Yeah. Okay. hmm your audio is pretty poor. Okay. Angel, thank you for coming up. Okay, you don't have to worry about the picture, Angel. It was a horrible picture, yeah, but I thought you did that on purpose, right? In which case, you had the right effect. Um, SA, how long is it going to take you to get to your destination?
And here,
You're half of the way right now. Okay. Okay. So is it it's about what? It takes you half an hour to get there, you said, like 30 minutes? You said you've been 15 minutes and you're half of the way there? Yeah. Okay.
Good to see you tonight, Angel.
Yeah, we're having trouble hearing you, SA. I'm not sure why the audio's all mangled like that. I don't know what it is.
internet.
Is it the internet? He's in Pakistan, you know.
Yeah, I know, but it's his Wi-Fi on his phone or whatever he's using.
Yeah, we think maybe
Not
your
that I.
reception. Sorry. You do you hear us okay? You hear us talking okay? Okay.
It's not that I'm a real expert on any of this. It's just things I went through and found out that's what they were. That's why I do know some things. I'm not an IT person, but it's just like I said. It's just things I went through and found out for myself. It's how I know some things.
Yep. You know more than me, Shandy, that's for sure. I'm still
And as the
every
old saying
day I learn
goes,
these things.
and as
They
the
mo-
old saying goes, YouTube has a video for everything.
yep.
So if you want a question, you can find the answer on YouTube.
On my tablet when I live stream on the porch, all the stuff used to be along the bottom. One day last week it wasn't there anymore. I was like, what the fuck? It was all up on the right side over here instead. They just moved it, right?
Yeah, YouTube is always screwing with stuff. They can't damn leave crap alone. They always have to move things around. Just when you get used to one thing, they'll move it and change it, and it's like what the hell?
They tweak it. They think they're trying to make it better and they tweak it, right?
Yeah, I mean it's worse. That's just like you know that used to be you could go to people's channels
Yes.
and all that. They ended that, and then
I,
have I mean, and they want basically would like people to get
Doug,
monetized, and
thank you
because
for
they
having
could
me
play their
around. I
ads.
appreciate
They
it.
they truthfully they really do want people to get monetized. They look at your channel thoroughly to see if you have good content. But see where they come in making money or whatever, they can play ads on your channel. Well, if you can't, people can't. A lot of people you can't find their channels,
Love you,
and
Angel.
so how's
yeah,
people supposed to get
I love
subs,
you,
get
Angel.
monetized if you can't find their channels?
I don't know why they did away with the old system when you could just go to people's channels. I expect it was for people complain about it, maybe, right? Hello,
Yeah,
Angel.
and see, like
I love you,
originally
Angel.
you
I hope
couldn't
you're having
live
a great
stream
night.
from a phone or a tablet unless you had 1,000 subs. Well, they stopped that and they did put it back now. They went to 500 and then now they have it down to 50. If you can have at least 50 subs, you can live stream from a tablet or a phone. With a computer, you don't have to have any to
Yeah, on the
stream.
laptop, it doesn't matter how many. And
Right.
of course, StreamYard doesn't make any difference. StreamYard's a different thing.
No.
Anybody can go in StreamYard and live stream more or less anytime they
Right.
want, right?
Right. Because it's third party app, it kind of overrules.
Well, I'm not going to monetize. I decided a long time ago that I'm not ever going to try and make money with my channel. I do it simply because it's enjoyable, ? You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Well, to get monetized, if you get monetized too, you got to keep creating content. Because if you don't keep creating content and getting views and stuff,
Yeah,
YouTube is not going to.
put myself in a position where YouTube is dictating to me things I have to do.
Right, it becomes a job.
Bare minimum.
I just
You
want
know?
you to pay attention. I just want Angel to pay attention to me.
Gurf has a suggestion about SA. He says perhaps it's the road that's over.
It's a tool.
That's not what I want.
It's a tool text. We are paying the tool text.
Road noise might be overloading his audio, perhaps. So where are we now? Let me give you the screen, SA. Let me look. Show us again.
It's a tool.
Yep.
That.
We are paying the tool tax.
I got it.
That's your trip.
It's
Yeah. Okay.
security
So
guard
Papa's not driving. Papa's in the passenger seat. I got it.
yes. He doesn't know drive. Even I don't know how to drive. I just can
Thank you,
drive the bike
Desmond.
rather than
Comment. I appreciate you more than you realize.
I have a question to all of you.
Yep.
What we need? We need a luck for the YouTube, or we need a good content for YouTube to grow your channel.
Did anybody understand the question?
Something about do you need a laptop and channel? That's all I understood.
Yeah, I think if you have a laptop,
No, I can repeat the question.
I like.
Yeah.
I'll say good
Suppose
night.
I have a channel.
Good night, everyone.
I have a channel. I post the videos. Do I need a luck to grow, or I need a good content to grow?
Yes. Listen, Shandy's the one.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to monetize, you have to have content that you keep adding and adding and adding. Yeah.
First of all, to get monetized, you have to have 1,000 subs. Second of all,
Yes.
you have to have what they call 4,000 watch time hours. That's where people watch
Yes.
you and all this stuff. Then you don't get monetized right away. You apply to get monetized. YouTube will look at your channel, see what your content is, and if they think it's good enough to hold viewers and what get views and everything, then they'll monetize you. But you just because you meet the requirements don't mean you'll get monetized. And two, if you do get monetized, you have to creating content that people will watch, and that becomes a job. And there's certain guidelines you have to go by. Like, see, that's one reason why I won't get monetized is because it becomes a job. Two, I play music. With that, if I don't have a license to play music, original songs, then I'm not going to get monetized. I would lose it. So, but there's a lot. But you can to live stream. You can do it on a computer. You don't have to have no subs. To live stream with a phone or a tablet, you have to have at least 50 subs, and you have to what is it called? Get certified. Which there's instructions on. I can't go. You can find a video on how to get certified.
When you apply to go
So
live, they make you wait 24 hours so they can look at your
Right.
stuff. Right? Yeah.
Right.
You can't just go
Right.
live all of a sudden. It does take 24 hours before the first time you go live.
Yeah, you have to be certified.
Okay, suppose someone doesn't post the content, but he just go to the live streams. Can he be monetized?
No, no. You have to get monetized. You have to have content on your channel, and you have to keep content coming in.
We'll be quiet.
No, I think Stuart is from Holland. He do come in the live. He does come in the live stream of that. I think he got monetized. He doesn't have any content. He just do the
I'll be
live
quiet.
streams.
But see, he has. If he
I
got,
don't know.
This isn't
you
my.
have
This
to have
isn't
some.
my.
You
Quiet.
cannot have just a blank channel. You cannot have just a blank
Well, he
channel and get
does
monetized.
live streams, but doesn't post videos and shorts.
Well,
Be
now I mean,
quiet.
if that's all you do is live streams and you do good quality live streams, you know that's content.
So,
And if they're
so the
good,
answer is
yeah,
yeah.
YouTube will
The answer is
monetize you
yes.
as long as you
Yep.
got something on your
I'll
channel.
just be quiet.
Hello, Lady Boom.
Who are you talking to, Pastor? What the fuck are you saying? All you
Hey,
keep doing
Hey,
is
Mac.
muffling under your mouth. Who are you talking to? All
That's all right. I'll shut up.
inquiring minds want to know. Everyone's
I'll,
trying to have a good conversation, but you keep
is
mumbling crap. What are
anybody
you
on the
saying?
channel
I
besides SA
apologize,
want to
sweetheart.
go
I'll shut
monetize
up
with their
right
channel?
now. Believe me, I won't say anything more than that.
Thank you,
Well,
Mario.
no, go ahead. I was wondering what you were saying. No big deal.
My name is Pastor.
I'll
Okay.
shut up, sweetheart.
Angel
Thank
left.
you.
I did not send her down. She left of her own accord. I didn't do nothing. Just so y'all know. Pastor, you're chasing my guests away now. Right?
I'm sorry, Doug.
No, you're not.
No, he's
No,
not.
I'm not.
My name is
You just say
Pastor.
that, but you just
I
say
got
that.
a bottle
But
of
I know.
tequila in front of me.
Now, this is the question. SA wants to get his channel monetized, and we're trying to help him. And the answer
Right.
was, you don't really need to post videos and shorts. If what you do is live stream and you get your 4,000 hours, whatever the requirement is, then it's okay.
Right.
And if the content's acceptable, then you can monetize.
Right.
You
As
don't
long
have
as you have 1,000, you have
SA
to have
does post
1,000.
SA does post videos and he does live streams. He does both.
Angel, come back up.
But
Come
see, you don't always have to do live streams to get monetized either. As long as you got good
on.
quality videos that, and you have to keep putting stuff up there regular all the time to keep your monetization, to get monetized. You don't have to necessarily go live.
Sorry for interruption, but who decided that you have a quality content? YouTube or
YouTube.
the viewers?
The YouTube creators, they will look at you,
I'm
whoever they are, the YouTube administrators or whatever, they will look at your channel. They're the ones that decide.
That's Google. YouTube is Google.
And they are
It's
just
not well. Google owns
Google is
YouTube.
YouTube. The same thing.
so they are just paid
Google,
employees at YouTube, Shandy. Am I correct?
yeah, they're paid. I mean, yes, YouTube is a Google subsidiary. Is that what the word you want to call it? But there are paid people by YouTube that does all this kind of work.
done.
That they'll look at the channel.
Gregor, long time no see. Let's have a look at you. Gregor,
But yeah, Dutch made a
down.
point. The algorithms, which is an electron, it's not. Algorithm is a computer design program
Have a great
because
night, everyone.
YouTube would have to pay people out the butt to watch everything. Algorithms are a computer generated thing that are
I'm done.
programmed to spot things that's not supposed to be on YouTube, so to speak.
I have a question for you, Gregor. Have I met you before? And did we hang out at someone else's live stream? I just want to determine if you're the same Gregor I knew a year ago or more. I don't get the feeling you are, but if you are, just tell me whose stream I met you at. And if you haven't met me before, that's fine too. Just say so. I'm not worried about it.
Mhm.
Figure out if you're a guy I know already. That's all.
Angel, you're not banned. We can still see you.
Yep. I don't know, Angel. Yeah, you're not banned from anywhere. But
He he says y'all met at Daz's place.
Never mind.
yep, that's you. That's Gregor then. You're the guy.
Can see you there.
So I'm gonna make you a standard mod. Like everybody else, Gregor. Thank you for coming. Now, let me just comment. You've changed your name and avatar. You used to be just Gregor, and you had an orange dot with a G. Now you've got an avatar with a nice picture, and you've included the name John. So I wasn't sure if you were the same guy. That's all. Thank you for clarifying. Now I wonder how's Daz. I haven't seen Daz. I see him in chat once in a while, but I haven't seen him lately. Not in a couple months, maybe, or 6 weeks anyway.
A little inside information. I can't say exactly who or what, but it is. I know this for a fact. Willie T's got flagged. That's why you're not seeing them no more for a while.
What? What was the word you used?
Flagged. That means they
Flag.
got
I got it.
flagged, suspended from
Yep.
streaming. I can't. I can't say exactly why because the person told me in confidence because
Was
they
it? Let me just
know the
ask.
manager.
Why? Can you answer yes or no? Was it because of the
Do what?
content in the chat?
No, it wasn't because of the content. It wasn't because of chat.
Was it because then? Let me ask you. Was it because of the music that was played?
Well, that's all that leaves left, isn't it? Is the music. It was. I can't say exactly which person caused it, but it did get flagged, and that's why they're down. So probably, most likely, it'll be just a 3 month suspension if it's what I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Willie
What
T's will
is
be down
this?
for another 2.5 months.
What is this?
Yeah,
What place is this?
Willie T's has been
Willie
down.
T's.
If you noticed, but
I've
Willie
never
T's
been there.
not open.
I don't think I've
I
ever been.
will Dutch, but I mean that's just like I said, word on the street. But I mean, my source is very reputable, so probably in another 2.5 months they'll be back. I don't know why they just don't create another channel.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? They've always Willie T's does not seem to be on the cutting edge of technological, capability. They always had issues. They've constantly been plagued with audio issues. I remember
Well,
in the
see now,
past time they've shut down for a day for technical issues. They did try to bring in. They did try and improve, right? And they did make some steps once to try and make it better. I don't know if they actually made it any better.
there's different people running the camera than there was a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They tried
Wh-
to improve it. They brought different people in, right?
Well, the way I understand, the original person that was in charge streaming Willie T's passed away a couple years ago. It's been at least a couple years. And then someone else took over the cameras and running it, and then they've had issues with it ever since. And then they bought new cameras, which you've seen it. It did a whole lot better, but they've had issues. So, and then like I said, supposedly they got flagged and got shut down. I don't know exactly for how long, but I'm just assuming that it's for 3 months because usually the first time they flag you and shut you down, it's for 3 months.
Okay, Doug, I have to leave now because I
Okay,
am
thank you
almost
for coming.
at the destination. Bye to everybody.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Thanks for guiding
SA,
about YouTube.
we'll see you tomorrow. Hello, Leah.
Yeah, Garth, that's what's happened to a lot of places. But you look at it, see, they're seeing new people all the time, tourists. So they can. That's why they play the same old songs over and over and over again. And us as people out here watching, we get tired of it. And I mean, that's just like with Alan Jackson's, AJ's. They're the same thing. That cat's gone way downhill. There's hardly no one there because it's the same people, same songs. But again, it's a tourist area. There's new people coming and going all the time, so it does get old. But I like going to I go to Dead Dog Saloon quite a bit because they have some good bands. They
I
change
see you
bands
there.
up I mean, they change. Yeah, some of the bands will play. They rotate bands. Like you may see one band one week and may not see it again for a couple 3 weeks. So, and then you get some crappy ones like what they had tonight. But
They have some good bands.
uh, a lot of times they do.
I've
And
seen
once in a
some good bands.
while,
What about Crazy Mike's?
sometimes they have some good bands. Not always. Not. I think Dead Dog has a better, has a lot better
Mhm.
bands play there
I've
than
enjoyed
Crazy
some
Uncle
of the
Mike.
bands at Crazy Mike. I've
Yeah.
enjoyed some of the bands at Crazy Mike. Not all of them, but I've enjoyed some of them.
Right. And then, like I told you, I think the last time I was up here, once in a while, Campus JAX, has some good
Yep.
bands too. Not often.
Yeah.
I mean, they had
I
a.
don't think I know that much. Chewy's gone. Oh well, Chewy, we'll see you.
Am I running everybody off?
No, of course not, Shandy. Anyway, I don't care. You know what I mean? Even you know what? People, whatever. I don't worry about that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I just don't.
I don't either. I try to be good to everybody, talk nice to everybody, and you can't please everybody. So
Nope. Can't please everybody, that's for sure. Anybody wants the link, just ask me and I'll drop it in the chat. I'm probably gonna go in about 15 minutes anyway. Gregor, yes, when Daz turns up in chat, I always talk to him. I haven't been to look for him on his channel in a while. I would say maybe 4 weeks ago, I went by his channel. I do leave him comments once in a while if I want to ask him if he's doing okay, and he usually messages me back. But I haven't seen Daz in chat in several weeks. Later, Pastor.
bye,
We're talking about
Pastor.
Jenny. We're talking about Daz Reynolds. You know who I mean, right?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, that's where I met Gregor. Okay, we got Dutchman. Good to see you, Dutchman. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Doug, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I don't have my Golden Doodles avatar. I can't. It won't load. So what you're saying is Joel Walsh.
That's a
That
good
looks like Joe
avatar.
Walsh too. It does, yeah. Although, let me. I don't know if this on this device I can't expand the screen. Wait, let me go here.
That's all right. Been a while.
There we go. Yep, there he is. He's got
Oh,
his head in a funny position. I get it now. Okay.
yeah. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay.
Chris is in the chat. Yep. So what I do is while I sit here, I have my StreamYard over here, but I'm actually in YouTube on my other laptop, right? Because this is where if I'm going to type in the chat, I do it in YouTube, not in StreamYard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I'm
Yeah,
on my phone, and then I'm watching the chat on my on my tablet.
Yep. Chewy, I don't know why you get
that's
knocked off the panel. I'm not sure why that happens sometimes. I'm
Yeah,
certainly
it does that to me too, Chewy. So it's something with YouTube or
I remember
StreamYards.
when Dutchman came up and down and up and down, literally like probably 8 or 10 times one night, right?
Right,
Trying
right,
to,
exactly.
I remember that it kept throwing you off.
That's like when I'm doing StreamYards, I do it on my computer, but I chat on my phone in the
Yeah,
chat. And then like when
and I have to make sure the volume is down on my tablet and is up
right.
on my phone. Otherwise, it won't work.
Well, it's like when I've been live streaming the bands over here at the bar right across the road. I actually have two phones. I have one that I talk with that I stream with, and then I use my old iPhone. I tether it to my good phone that I'm streaming with, so I'll have Wi-Fi, so I can chat with my older phone and chat while I'm live streaming. And I got them
Right.
both hooked to a I got them both hooked to a battery pack where I won't lose my charge. You wouldn't believe what I go through.
Let's see how long I last now.
Welcome
Welcome
back,
back,
Chewy.
Julie.
Hmm?
Welcome back.
So I have a tablet that I use to live stream on my porch during the day, and
Right?
I have a second tablet that I use when I go in my car. It's tricked out with Velcro and stuff, so I can stick it up on the dash. And
I haven't.
it has a hotspot, so it comes
Yeah.
with me in the car. The one on my porch, I don't have a hotspot on it because I don't need it. Um,
Right.
I have this is my old laptop, the one I'm in StreamYards on, and the one I downloaded the StreamYards on. I don't even think I have the StreamYard on the new laptop. Um, this laptop that I'm on, I use only for StreamYards, only, and nothing else. This laptop here, I do everything on. That's where I have all my stuff, everything I do on a computer, I do on that one.
I
I
gotta
don't
get a laptop.
I don't use my tablets for anything but live streaming. Shandy, you'd be proud of me. I bought a smartphone.
You
I bought a smartphone. It's
cool. About
downstairs.
time.
But wait a minute. I don't have it in my pocket. I still have this. The smartphone I bought also as a live streaming platform. I've got a nice tripod for it. And when you see me filming the bands on the stage, when I do that, I set up the tripod and the iPhone. And that's what I
Right.
use.
That's what.
That's a purpose specific item. I don't make phone calls on it. I don't make text messages on it. I don't go in hangouts on it. The phone, you know what I mean, is just for that
Yeah.
purpose. So far, I may find other uses for it. Now, because it's got the tripod, whereas I used to do my sunrise streams with my tablet set up on a picnic table at the river, I think
Wait
the
a minute.
tripod
Right.
and smartphone would be appropriate in that occasion as well.
Dougie, can I ask you a
Right.
question?
Please do, Chewy.
You have a smartphone.
Yep.
You use it for internet and for streaming.
I
But
use it for
don't you have
streaming
to have
only.
you
I
have
don't
to
go into
have
YouTube. I don't go
but
into YouTube and chat on my smartphone.
but you have to have a phone plan for it.
Yeah, it's got a phone number. I don't know what it is because I know what the phone number for this is. This is the phone
Because
that I make phone calls and
I
text people with.
I have an iPhone in the bottom of my purse. It's not on. It was on for the longest time. I never made phone calls on it, and all I have is my iPad here. It's my third one. I just keep dropping them and breaking screens. So I have to get. I guess I get a laptop. I don't know. What is the next suggestion? Turn on the phone? What? I don't know. Everybody's saying you should have two things. You should have two things. I don't. I don't even have a phone.
Uh,
Laughed. Don't laugh, Shandy.
no, I'm
Everybody's laughing.
laughing kind of me because
I'm the only
I
person in the
I
world who
have a
has a
tab.
landline phone and won't give up my landline phone. It's whatever.
I have a tablet that I've had over a year and barely use it. I can't type on a tablet. I can't
Yeah,
type on a computer. I can
I
type
don't.
on my phone good as heck.
when you see me in chat, when I'm typing words in chat rooms, I'm on my laptop. I don't do that shit on my tablet unless I have to. There are a couple of occasions I'll have my laptop in one place and my tablet on another place.
Well, you don't have a
Right? And
keyboard
I'll
on
be
a tablet.
here, and then
You
I'll
have
go over here, and I'll be with my fingers like this. You know what I mean? It
it's
kind
just
of
like a
sucks.
phone
I
and
hate
laptop.
I hate typing on a tablet.
Oh, I see. I can't do a
I
keyboard. I'm just the
I
opposite. I'd
can't
rather
either.
sit there with my one finger and go do 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 do.
Well, now you think you got the devices? Okay, let me tell you about mine. I've got yeah. Oh, this is gonna flip y'all out. Now you've seen me do live streams of my birds and have different views, right?
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, some of you have. I have a computer. I have my phone. I just bought this phone. This phone because my other one died. I had a Moto G. But anyway, I have my computer, this phone. I have an old iPhone. Plus, I have a way old Samsung. And what I do is like if I wanted to use multiple screens, like if I'm live streaming my birds and I want to have different views, I have an app for my old iPhone. It's called iRun, and I have it on my phone and my computer. That way, I can use my old iPhone as a webcam. I don't have to have it hooked up to my computer with a USB cable. I can set my iPhone over there in the window, have my computer across the room, and I can use it as a webcam. The same thing with my very old Samsung. I have a different one with it because you have to have different apps to make them web cameras because you can't have two of the same on the anyway. But basically, I have one computer, three phones, and a tablet.
And a tablet.
so I,
Dutchman, you were
but
saying
I don't,
something. Sorry.
but but I don't use the tablet because I just don't like a tablet.
I don't like the tablet either. I use it, like I said, for live streaming. I don't type on it, except very rarely. I do type on it, but not often. Dutchman, you were saying something. Dutchman, not with us.
But
I'm here.
Okay.
what were you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, no, I was just listening to what you were saying. But
who's in that?
I'm the same way. I'm probably 95 to 99% between almost 100% on my phone all the time when I'm lot chatting.
I
You
have a
chat on your phone.
computer. I have a computer, but I don't know how to go on it. I don't know the password.
Oh, God.
I have a
That's all right.
That
computer.
ain't good.
Jenny, when you say you have a computer, you mean a desktop, not a laptop.
A laptop. I have a
A
HP
laptop.
Pavilion laptop.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have one that's
I
on
have
a
a
computer
desktop.
desk and an
I,
iMac.
I'll be right back.
yeah, I have a desktop, an old desktop computer, but I never do any chatting on it.
Yeah,
It's
I don't.
mostly all my
Mine
phone.
hasn't been on the computer over in the spare bedroom. Has not been on in 10 years. It's just sitting there collecting dust. Nobody goes near it. I I sit on this iPad all day.
I mean, also,
I use. Go ahead.
go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
I
Dutch.
got to turn on my. I got to get the phone turned on. But who's that in your picture, Dutchman?
Joel Walsh.
I thought so. Okay.
I, I, I was telling Doug earlier that I was trying to, for some reason, uh, uh, StreamYards or YouTube, it won't let me load my Golden Doodle dog's avatar. So I just went ahead and put that one in, and it took it.
Huh. That's
It's
strange.
Yeah, it is.
sometimes it's
It is.
weird. Well, I use my computer. Like when you see me do my regular live streams with the music and all, that's the only thing. Excuse me, that I really use my computer for.
Right.
Once in a while, it depends on what I got to do. I'll edit videos on it. But when you see me make my videos and put them up and all that, that's all with my phone. My phone's my little computer. I use it for about everything.
Right, right. Yeah, and I love your Shandy. I love in your when you're live streaming that you have that jukebox that people can go in there and play music.
Right. There's a catch to being able to do that to keep from getting it. See, I'm watching. I have, like I said, I do that on my computer, and you have what's called a YouTube Studio, and it gives you the data. You know, like if you got a good stream going, or if you're slagging. Well, it'll also tell me on there you're streaming copyrighted content. Your live stream may be interrupted, and this, that, and the other. Well, when I see that, when I say I can usually get by about an hour and 15 minutes, but when I see that pop up, that's when I'll end the stream. And then
Right.
I delete it. I delete it immediately. The minute I stop that stream, I delete it immediately. That way the algorithms can't catch me.
Yeah,
Tricky,
exactly.
tricky, tricky Bricky taught me that one. That delete it immediately, and then I'll restart another. And that's why I say watch for me, because a lot of times I don't know why I still haven't figured it out. A lot of times YouTube won't send out notifications, and that happens with
Yeah,
my channels a lot. So that's why I tell people I'll be going live. Watch for me, because you may have to go look on my channel. You look for my channel and see that I'm live, because a lot of times YouTube won't send out a notification. But yeah, that that's done through Nightbot. Chewy, you remember that?
yeah.
Is she still here?
Chewy dropped off the panel again. Her phone isn't connecting properly. She's in the
But
No.
chat saying, "Here, look,
she's in
here
the
she
chat.
is. There she is.
Okay.
Chewy's
Yeah,
still here."
I use to do that, Dutch. I use Nightbot. It used
Right.
to. Everybody used to could do it. YouTube wouldn't cause no problem or anything, but something happened a few years ago. They got nasty. I guess because people got tired of. Well, I think mainly what it is people were streaming music and stuff, and they were monetized, and they're making monetization off of playing music. And I think that's why YouTube cracked down so hard on it.
They were
And a
playing
Yeah.
lot of people quit
copyrighted
using
music. Yeah.
because like some people were getting monetized. They were having nice big channels playing music, and the
Well,
people that owned the songs weren't making no money, which I
but
can
people, but
understand that. I
people who
really
aren't, but people who aren't monetized are not making money off the music. I don't quite understand
right.
why I can't play Led Zeppelin. I'd love to.
I guess they figure one rule for everybody. No matter what.
Yeah,
Now
but
I play. When I'm not doing the jukebox, I'm just doing my uh regular music, my playlist. Those are all cover songs. I have an app that I can get cover songs from, and they're from. In these apps, people put up their own version. A lot of times, I can find songs that sound exactly or very close to the original, but they're not. And
yeah,
I don't have to delete them stream. At the worst it'll do is once the stream's done, it'll say your content is partially blocked in some countries, which usually it's Russia. Very seldom does my whole video get blocked, but it doesn't hurt my channel. That's why I play music. But when I'm playing the jukebox, that's original songs. And when this warning comes up, like I said, I stop the stream, I delete that one, and I start another. And then if I end that stream, I delete it, because that way the algorithms can't catch me.
hmm
Right.
I have got streams that they don't show in certain countries. Um,
Right.
I've had one stream that they wouldn't post because, and I forgot who the band was, but something, and it wasn't even me playing the music; it was someone outside my house. So that was
Right.
one of my porch streams. They wouldn't post it at all. A car drove
Yeah,
by
just
blasting some music, and I think it was rap music. I'm not even sure.
last
Welcome
time.
back to
Last time. Kicks me off. Kicks
I
me
but
don't know
off.
I
why
mean,
it keeps kicking you off, Chewy. You have a poor connection, maybe.
Well, it seemed like with the bands I played, I've been streaming because the songs belong to somebody else. I'll get saying, you cannot be monetized because of such and such song. And these are bands playing. But if you wanted to be able to play original music and stuff, you can buy a license to do it. But those licenses are like couple $300, if not more. It depends on what type you get. I
And
think
Shandy,
I checked
if
into
Shandy,
that's a once in a lifetime fee, that's not a bad deal. But if you have
Shandy.
to pay that
uh,
every year, then you got to think about it, right?
I didn't really look that hard into it to see if it was
Mhm.
every year or what. Do what,
I'm
Chewy?
Shandy,
sorry.
Chewy,
Yeah.
do you ever see
Chewy.
anybody from long time ago? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Oh, that person?
no, not
What what
necessarily.
what what are you talking about?
Like
What are you talking about?
when everybody was doing live streams, long time ago. We're talking like 7 year, 8 years ago.
Right.
You
What
with?
about it?
Do you ever see anybody of those people? I never
Are you
see any of
are you
those people.
looking for
I
people from
see
chat that you haven't seen, Chewy?
Yeah, like
I
I don't even.
I see 60's flower child every once in a while.
Do you
She
really?
comes.
Oh my goodness.
We're
Really?
her and I are friends on Facebook too.
Oh, cool. Okay, I remember.
And I think she's about the only one.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
now I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Shandy. I was just reminiscing in my mind about a lot of people that used to be that will come to your stream when you first started, and
Yeah.
that we don't see anymore.
Shandy, do you remember David Combs,
Oh God. I mean, yeah.
the artist guy? You remember him?
Right. I remember him. He had a channel, Night Beast or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
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 I haven't seen him in a long time.
yeah. People just drop off and never see them again.
Now, you remember Bouncer, right?
Yeah,
Slab.
Bouncer Slab, of
He's.
course. He's still on. I think I
eh,
looked once, but
I
no,
don't. I mean, he does stuff in his channel.
yeah, yeah. Nobody does live streams like they did with. Like I tell everybody, it all started with April the giraffe, but nobody knows what I'm talking.
Yep, I do. That's where I. That's when I started. That's when I first learned about
That's
chats.
Yep, me too. April the giraffe. Yeah,
I'm trying, but a lot of them other people, like I said, about the only one from back then that I've kept in touch with is Flower 60's Flower Child. Everybody kind of went their own ways.
Yeah,
Yeah, some
things
people
always
change.
change. Chat rooms always change. They always do.
And like you saying, Dutch, yeah, there's a lot we used to chat with. I don't see them anymore. I think a lot of people change their names too, maybe.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
But
I started out at Willie's.
yeah, I think a lot of people did.
Well, I think the first place I chatted was at Robbie's, right? Robbie's Marina. And that would have been about a little over 3.5 years ago now. I'm coming up on 4 years pretty soon. Before I ever chatted at Robbie's, I've said a lot. I spent a lot of time reading. I found chat kind of by accident. I realized people were talking about what, and I figured it out. And then I would read the chat, and so I went places like Melbourne. I went places
Yeah,
like Everett. I went places like the Cam in Holland and Amsterdam. I went to before I ever chatted. I'd gone around places that I saw people at Robbie's talking about. Right, I would see them in chat. I
yeah,
hadn't chatted yet at all, and they'd talk about other places. I'd go and find those places, and sure enough, I see some of the same people. I found Snakes Lane that way. Before I ever
yeah.
chatted at all, I was reading chat at Snakes Lane. You know, um, and then one day, I don't know why, I just came in and started talking, and that was it.
Well,
That was mhm.
how I found out is like I seen about April the Giraffe on Good Morning America, and they talked about their site. So I went there, and it's the original site, and I'm
Yep.
like seeing all this chat. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, what is this?
There was about
And then
20 clone chats off of that thing. I mean, it was so
Happy.
it was
Remember
copied
Happy?
so much that you couldn't even see April anymore. It was so blurry. It was so everybody was shutting them down. It was funny. I thought it was a funny time, but whatever.
Happy Cloud was one of. I think Happy Cloud was the first
Oh
one I went
yeah, Happy Cloud.
from
Yep.
the from the original April draft. I went to Happy Cloud, and that's kind of where I got where I started chatting,
Uh huh.
and then it just blossomed off, and
Happy
here we
Cloud.
are.
Happy Cloud. Oh God, I remember that.
You remember Kate?
Who?
Kate Waxlover.
Yes. Uh
She
huh.
was in Happy Cloud.
Uh huh.
Of course, there's the cat family, Cece. You remember her?
Uh huh.
I
I'm
don't.
trying to think of
That's
names.
a
My brain is dead. I can't think of. I wish I could remember.
Cece lived in Canada, and she was handicapped,
Oh,
and
she hated my guts. I know who you're talking about.
she
Oh
don't care
yeah.
for. She
Yes.
don't care for. Well, don't feel lonely. We were friends for a while, and then that's anyway. That's another story. That's another one. You
Isn't
remember
she the
Jenny
one?
O'Brien?
She's the one who had like 8 million diseases and stuff, and well, she
Yeah,
did sit and talk about them all. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. See, I
You,
remember. Okay. Oh wow.
you remember Jenny O'Brien?
Who?
She was Jenny O'Brien. She was a
Oh
mod
yeah. Yeah.
at Keys Live.
Uh huh.
Uh, we were
I was
friends
a
for a long time,
I was a mod there
and
too. I was a mod at the karaoke. Uh, every
yeah.
Saturday karaoke. Now they just have what's his name. Um.
Tim was his name.
Yeah, we all had our shot at modding there. That was fun.
Now I got Jenny. We used to hang out for a long time, and then we got into it, and she had my channel shut down for 3 months. That's how I know about this suspended stuff and all that.
Wow.
Cause I accidentally thought I deleted it. I was at the time I was using pictures and stuff, making videos to play on the stream,
You could find out
and
who
that's
reports you. You know, you could find out who shut you down and reports you. You just
oh
have,
I know she
yeah,
did because
you just have to ask
YouTube
YouTube. They'll tell you.
YouTube YouTube sent me a notice. Said
Hmm.
your channel is suspended for 3 months because we have a takedown order from Jenny O'Brien
Uh,
and they said if you want to get her to lift it here, they even gave me her email, and I
oh
wrote
wow.
her an email, and I told her I said this is kind of dirty. I said I thought I'd gotten rid of all the pictures. I said it was an accident. It was over a picture.
Yeah.
Because she was spiteful. She had me took down for 3 months.
Yeah. I remember Jenny Oprah. Oh my goodness.
And,
Yeah.
but she's still out there doing her same old things, and
Do you
she
remember
uses another tent.
Doctor Fox 2000 or something like that?
That's Bougie Boy. Oh yeah, Dr. Fox. Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Canada. He
And
still does live streams.
he was good friends with what's her name, and she passed away. What the heck was her name?
Bree,
Huh?
Bree,
Yeah, Bree.
Bree, Lady B.
Sabrina. Yeah. Oh, that was so sad. She was such a
Yeah.
sweetheart. She was so nice. Yeah, he
Well,
named
So
her.
many
we had
chat.
our
I know about. I think half a dozen chatters have actually passed that I
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
her
I've
and
only
I
been doing
had
that
our
for 4 years.
her and I had our differences, but right, I'd say maybe a month and a half, 2 months before she passed, she come into my chat and wanted to make amends,
oh, that's
and
nice.
because she had me banned from uh Tim's place, Tim's live, and
Yeah,
all that. And we were enemies for a long time, but she come in and said, she admitted what she did was wrong and apologized and wanted us to bury the hatchet. And you know, I'm like this. Yeah, I'm mad for a while, but what the hell? Why go on with it? And
well,
so,
the big thing with the karaoke there was the fight with the
yeah,
cameras. Whose camera was gonna?
yeah.
Remember who was that?
Control Cam.
Yeah,
He was
Um,
on the other one.
it didn't have any sound. The other one was really crummy. And
Yeah,
anyway,
that was the original person that owned, I guess, the Two Friends restaurant. Well, I
yeah.
understood, and Control Cam run it, but the
Who's the
sound was
one? Who's
awful.
the one that mods the? I forgot his name. The cruise ship cam broadband.
Control Broadway,
Yeah, who's that again? That's
Control Cam runs that one too.
yeah. Control. Yeah, that's
John, he used to have his cousin John,
yeah. John, right? John.
John or
Cat Pope Kitty.
whatever.
He called
I'm,
himself
I'm,
Pope
I'm gonna
Kitty,
go.
right?
I'm gonna go for a couple of minutes. When I come back, it'll be time to shut down. Okay.
All
Okay.
right,
I'll leave now. I'll
I'll be
leave
back in a
now.
couple of minutes. Okay.
I'll
I'm
leave if you
sorry,
want.
we're reminiscing.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Chewy and I go way back too. We've had our differences, but
Oh yeah.
like I said, life's
Well,
too short to carry on. What
I
is,
kind
it
of,
is.
kind of went off in a direction with somebody, and people didn't like that. So,
Yeah, yeah.
which
But
that person disappeared, and I don't know if they're alive or not, which really hurts. But whatever.
yeah. Shandy, you remember in Willie, our friend Julie, who used to be there that passed away.
yeah, Julie Tate.
Yeah,
Who?
Yeah,
she- she was a wonderful girl.
you were muffled, Dutch. I couldn't hear you.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm not sure why. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Julie was a wonderful girl. She really was. I really liked her. She was sweet.
yeah, she was. Her and I were friends on Facebook too, and we used to talk. I'll tell you what made me
Who
so
you talking
freaking.
about?
Her name is Julie Tate. She originally lived in Florida. She was ill.
What was that? You broken up.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Shandy. I think her sound is lost. Can you hear me, Chewy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think we lost her sound. Shandy, we lost your sound.
Oh, crap. I don't know why.
Now you're back.
Uh,
Now you're in and out now.
Okay. She was originally from Florida, and she
Yeah,
became ill, and she moved, I think, to Colorado. But
What
I'll
was her
tell you
name?
what, Julie Tate.
Oh, Julie.
Julie Tate.
Hmm.
Yeah, anyway, she was going. I forget what her illness was, but somebody found her passed out, and she was deceased in the bathroom in the house where she was at.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Yeah.
See what it was? I was friends with her on Facebook, and I hadn't seen her for a while, so I went to her page to see if anything posted because Facebook don't always post. And I seen her brother comment on there, and other people saying she had.
Yeah, I remember that.
But what ticked me off? What was the chat going on? Was it Sapphire back then? That somebody in there had cloned Jesus.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Some crude person took her name and her avatar after she had passed away and was using it.
Oh, that's mean.
Yes, it was really bad. That's like your microphone or something, like Gerf was saying, is cutting out, Shandy. Shandy.
I don't know why. Yeah. Well, crap. Doug's gone. I can't come back.
Yeah, you can hear you now.
Oh, I'm back, but I'm shutting down anyway.
But
Right, Doug?
let me finish this story. Let me finish this story. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
Well, I went into Sapphire. I was looking in, and I seen somebody was using Julie's name and Julie's everything. And I went in there and I said, "This is not Julie Tate." I said, "She passed away a couple weeks ago." And you remember Bev J? She asked me,
yeah,
"Shandy, how do you know?" She said, "How do you know?" I said, "Because I was friends with her on Facebook. Her family posted on her Facebook she died a couple weeks before. So this person is not Julie Tate." And I said, "I think it's one of the sorriest damn things anybody could do." And you know
I
absolutely.
that
remember.
person
I
just
remember Julie Tate.
and
I remember
you
her.
know when I said that in chat and everything, that person disappeared and I never seen her again, seen him again.
Well, good job, well done.
And
All
but
right,
Julie
Doug.
was,
Thank
like I
you.
said,
Hmm.
we were friends on Facebook and we talked quite a bit. And she was one of the kindest, sweetest people I ever met.
She was
She
a
was a good
sweetheart.
lady.
She had 40 acres, I think, and she was in the Panhandle of Florida, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
Julie Tate.
she was. Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
I think.
Thank you all for coming. Chewy, Shandy, Dutchman,
All right, I'm going to
anybody in
drop
the
down.
chat,
Thank you, Doug.
Okay,
Gurf,
take
All
care.
Joe.
right.
Thank you, Dutchman,
All right.
Chewy,
All right.
Shandy. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming up.
Doug. Have a good night.
Listen, Shandy, I've been going over my old live streams on my panel. You were the second person up. Okay. Thank you all for coming, whoever's still here. I was gonna say Joker's Lady was my first panel guest on my first panel. The first guest was Joker's Lady. Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm gonna shut it down. Um, I'm gonna set up the thing on the porch here in a little while. Not right away, but I'll go down and do that soon. So it'll be up in a little while. Thank you. We'll see you later. Bye bye.